Hi, Craig.
Warning, this episode contains Australians. Some content may be alarming to some listeners, including jokes about homophobia, jokes about racism, jokes about sexual content, and a lot of swearing. Please note, these jokes are made by queer people, people of colour, and people who have known those people for over a decade. Actual hate will not be tolerated. Also, warning for graphic descriptions of violence, but this is a D&D campaign, so you probably knew that. Not sponsored by Queensland Government Australia, terms and conditions may apply.
Welcome, gentle people. We of Aetherbound Academy for Wormcraft and Magic are excited to be here, celebrating the union between our empire and the dragons. Barely 70 years have passed since the favor, when Void Father Farron was entrusted by wild dragons as the first dragon rider. Now, aloft in the Void Keep, riders train with their dragons until they are a single unit, terrifying and beautiful. Every year we gather throughout the Empire to see who will bond with a dragon egg and see it hatch. And I'm sure this year we will gain some lovely new normal highborn riders and there will be absolutely no issues whatsoever. So to the few of you who will be chosen, welcome to Aetherbound Year 1.
We'll have to see if that's a valid point of view when we get there. Hi, Craig.
Hi, Craig.
Wow. Hate that guy.
Oh my god, that was so much phlegm. Hold on. I will be back.
Okay.
Sorry, Craig.
Yeah.
My fucking shit.
There we go.
Better play Aetherbound file.
So, I know Kate has just run off, but for the sake of everyone else, we can start with a recap, and then we can figure out what you guys are getting up to. So, last session, this has officially been 1 day since you have returned back from your mid-year holidays. You had your exhibition mat, and then the next morning, each of you got a telepathic ping from Jake the Archmage, who works on the campus, and has given everyone at least basic rudimentary magic classes. That's how each of you know how to use your various cantrips and like just generic spells. Those of you who are spellcasters may have had more intimate classes with him, but for the most part, he's just like a teacher that's around. He has basically recruited you guys to go on a personal errand for him, to go and find his assistant Rylith, who has been your magic items teacher, and has been an instructor for Aoife as well. He said that you should go down into the dragon's den that's like beneath the keep and retrieve a magical item that Rylith was basically sent there to go and see if it was actually there, and potentially to retrieve Rylith, who has been missing for multiple days. Yeah. We learned that the Void Keep used to belong to a freaky wizard cultists, and there's a lot of connected and. Yeah,
I
they were
just said great.
freaks. Yeah. And there's a lot of connected and unconnected tunnels in and around the main castle. And all the important magical security stuff was fixed long ago, and there's still some very minor magical items that are laying around. We learned that wild dragons nest in and around the castle, with the teacher Gwyn looking after them and helping care for their like nesting ground. After going through a secret door towards the bottom of the castle, Gwyn took everyone through the wild dragon den, but only going so far, explaining that as a non-dragon rider, she wasn't permitted to go any deeper. But you guys could continue on without any problems, just to be on guard and aware of your surroundings. While trying to track down Rylith, they found a very Rylith-looking leg bone being cuddled by a butterfly-esque dragon that accidentally kicked a rock onto its head, and it retaliated by immediately chomping down on your torso and trying to gas you with its poison gas.
Joy.
Luckily, though, Sable basically used the command spell and told the dragon to flee. And I like it in Maddie's recap of this, said, like, luckily Sable instinctively yelled leave as a magical command, seemingly channeling the energy of yelling leave it at your dog that has started eating something it shouldn't. Uh, You've
Came
also
from
found
those
you found a
races.
sick ass wizard snapback there. Um, Shiro managed to actually track down Ryla's paths and figured out that there was a false wall with where the torch sconce could be pulled down and reveal a hidden passageway. You completed the moonwalk puzzle by Chaos walking down it backwards and Shiro just walking after him, and eventually Shiro walking backwards and flipping out of the illusion, and you managed to get to that pretty quick. The moment you walked into the geode parchment shears puzzle, Chaos is like, I know this game, and immediately solved it. And you're currently on our elements puzzle. We've done some wrong guesses, some damage has been taken, um, some injury. Val and I talked about this very briefly. You can add back, I think, 15 health is what we'll say for the sake of those spells getting fucked up. So I won't give you back to full HP, but you get 15 additional health back
Me?
because of the yes.
Okay,
Um,
15.
just
Alright.
because there was a breakdown of communication about what exactly you were trying to do, and I was basing it off one assumption when you meant the other. So Chaos has 15 extra HP. But we to recap, we are now in a small domed room with basically a Venn diagram between four different pillars. One has fire, one has air or a whirlwind, one has rock, and the other has water. And you've been finding the in-betweens of these things. Like you've put steam in between fire and water. You put mud between water and rock. Sand between whirlwind and rock. Lightning between fire and whirlwind. And you've managed to whittle your way down all the way to the center object. But yes, there's also a small slot in the wall that when you put your hands into it, you can summon any rudimentary, any like item that might assist you in this. But we can start off from there. So, what is everyone's plan? You've had some ideas. Is there any that you wanted to particularly pursue first? I will say, just to remind everyone, you can do rolls to try and see if you can get any hints or if there's anything that you can think about. Depending on what kind of stuff you're doing, this would probably be either history or investigation. For
Shira, would you
everyone.
like to go first? Because I think you mentioned doing that.
Uh,
Or was it
I'll
was it
go off.
sorry.
I'll try and go last.
Okay.
Just kind of
Okay.
not having a good
Can
time. So
yeah, okay.
yeah.
Can I, from my years of experience out in nature and having known everything about the nature and that I live in,
Yeah.
draw back to my roots and know
No.
what would happen if I mixed all of these things together?
Of
Um,
course. Okay. Give me a history check.
history. Fuck! Alright, yeah, right. Okay, I can do that. So I rolled a 2 with no pluses. So
There you
obviously I
go.
didn't learn a whole lot out in the nature, guys. I'm sorry.
You know, you could imagine that if this was like actually stuff that like if you could combine these four things in the wild, maybe you would have been able to like piece that together like very literally, like if you would have encountered it through your time exploring, through your contemplations on nature and stuff. But it feels like that this is maybe not alluding to something very literal. It is something, maybe something else.
Something more
Mm.
metaphoric.
Like you in your mind can't think of anything that literally contains water, earth, air, and fire, all four mixed combined.
Can Can I make a suggestion? What if it's
Yeah.
like I don't know if this makes any sense, but what if it's like a cooked meal? Does that make sense? Because you do use water, you use fire, and for earth, I can imagine that you would be using, like, say, like stone or something, like a stone, wood, like fire, and then obviously air involved in
It's the
that.
immortal.
Does that
It's the
make
immortal peach
sense?
from the.
Like just imagine I'm just describing a stew at this point. Yeah, salt, rock salt, like there's a lot of ways that you combine all of these things. Like a lot of ways. Like I'm just imagining like a home cooked meal is something that would combine most of those things, right?
Yeah.
I mean not like Nick can but like say if I
No,
for
no, no. That's
example,
actually really
uh,
good.
should I try that or am I allowed to say
I
like
think
roll and
I
see if DM can say Sable, you know enough about cooking.
Mm. So I have actually just realized we didn't do our little fun facts. I just remembered that
Oh,
Maddie
Yeah.
put that in to our thing, so we can do it. We can get back to your thing in a moment, Cade.
That's so good. It's
But
because
the
Nick's
set,
like, wait a minute, I gotta think about if a cooked stew counts.
Is there a
we'll
theme for a
get
fun
there.
fact?
Are you willing? Are you willing to die? To
I
check
don't
out
know
over
if
the stew.
Sable can die. I don't know if Sable
Mm,
is healthy
mhm,
enough to die. My problem, but I do
yeah.
think that that's a
Mm.
strong possibility. I could
Okay.
wild
So
shape into a big animal,
yeah.
and I have no more
Um.
wild shapes after
Mhm.
that.
The
But we'll
session
see.
prompt for this one was what is one trait of another player character that your character is envious of?
Does it have to be just one character?
No, no, no. It was just the baseline, that idea that like what's at least one thing that you look at another player character and go, damn, I like in world, like Chaos might look at someone and go, I really wish I had that quality. So to start off with, we'll actually start with you, Val. What is at
Um,
least one trait of another PC that your character is envious of?
I would say the ability to think of more than one opinion on like everything. Like in terms of
Hmm.
people thinking about other people, like they could be like, oh yeah, like they're a shit person, but they could also have a reason for being a shit person, and you know they have that understanding that there are multiple things that complicate people, and he can't
Hmm.
really do that too well. He's not learnt enough about socialization and interacting with people because of all of his years not interacting with people, that he doesn't have that
Hmm.
sort of like process of elimination to actually come up with a final like opinion
Yeah.
on
No.
things.
Okay. Yeah, he's very cut and dry.
Yeah.
You know. How is if you don't mind sharing it, what player is that? What character is that? Um,
Oh, I was just gonna say like
trait
most
from
people.
most of them. Okay, it's just something that he
Yeah.
wishes that he could do.
Yeah.
You're right. A lot of other people do that. You're probably the closest thing, actually. Now, I think that we have to a lawful good character in this.
What
Um,
can I say, guys? What can I say? I am so good.
uh, Isa, what is one trait of another
Hello.
PC that they are jealous of?
I I'm having a thinky here. I don't
Well,
really
is
know.
envious of.
I guess more Lions laid back because Lions has got away with way too much shit.
Hmm.
Unlike them when they are in past and just goes, yeah, I exist. So I guess a little bit of envious of how laid back Lion can be, but also
Mm,
still get away with the nonsense and still. So I guess a bit of copium from Liza.
hmm. No, okay, that's good. Yeah, no, I like that. The idea that it's like you've got such responsibility on your shoulders that seeing someone who's genuinely carefree is, you know, of course you'd be envious of it. Cool. And that is now for Sable. What is one trait of another PC that they are envious of?
I think Sable is kind of envious of other people's confidence in themselves. I think a lot
Mhm.
of the group kind of seems to exemplify this. Like Lion, very chilled, laid back, confident, and obviously anyone who is like a fighter and combat person, Sable kind of feels envious of, like kind of feeling like, oh, I don't have any of those skills. I'm kind of useless. Um, but I think specifically they kind of feel more envious about Chaos because they're both druids. So therefore they feel a little bit like they kind of want to be a better druid like Chaos, I think, and kind of want to have the confidence he has to just like do things.
Mm. No, yeah, no, excellent. I think that's a very good, like a good thing. Something that we know that a Sable is working on too. So it's good to have a role model with that around, with those strengths around.
One day Sable will beat him in a fight just so they can be like,
mm, mm, mm. And Charlie, what is there a trait of another PC that Shiro is envious of?
Probably the whimsy of Sable. Just and sort
Mm,
of and sort of just having that knowledge that they've always got a family and to go back to and sort of have a place that they feel safe,
mhm,
that they don't have to keep traveling to, that they
oh,
won't
that's
know what's going to be. And sort of just the
mm.
druids in general, so just being
Oh,
connected to animals and like nature, I
Oh,
guess.
very cool. And we've seen that Shiro has very much been like, especially with his hangout that he had
Mm.
with the druids, being able to embrace that a little bit more. But okay, thank you, y'all. Thank you all. We can get back to your ideas. I believe we were discussing if a stew is made up of the four elements.
I've just got a quick question. Has someone actually added or mentioned Huey? Because maybe Huey just forgot it was on today.
Huey never
Um,
responded to the thing as well, though, so I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Huey, like all the rest of us all
Mm.
responded saying yeah to do a day, and Huey didn't. But it probably wouldn't hurt to ask them, like, hey,
You
I'll add them
free.
in the I'll add them in the chat just to
it's very possible as well. Huey just didn't look at the messages in like the ads,
Yeah, maybe
assuming
do it
that
on Instagram or something because Huey's more active on there.
Huey may respond there instead.
Another,
yeah,
I
that's fine.
just want to
Look,
add to the
yeah,
fun fact,
yeah,
if I
yeah.
can, quick. Just sort of the carefree, well, not carefree, but like the willingness to know that it's okay to fail.
Mm.
Which is really funny because Sable does not think it's okay to fail. Sable's like, I actually hate that I'm failing.
But you
Mhm,
get like
Mm.
the thing with Sable is like they're willing to like remake themselves so they don't
Mm.
fail as
Yeah,
hard.
yeah,
mm,
Shiro's just sort of having like even like especially after that he's having not a great time mentally and
yeah,
physically.
yeah.
yeah, okay. Cool. We can thank you, Charlie, for expanding on that. We can get back to expanding um on this puzzle. So,
I think we should come up with different ideas and then test the one that we think is the most likely, rather than
Mm.
just sending people
mhm,
in as they get an idea, you know?
Right. And then
mhm.
like go down a list of the ideas if they don't work.
Yeah, sort
To
of thing.
remind you all, you have been following a path that someone else has taken this way. Um, and that same scratchy like writing is the thing that told you basically go to this thing and like get items out of it. So you know it can be completed. You know, and like one person completed it on their own. So like,
Can,
you know.
Can I just roll another, like, because I did a history thing at the beginning of this, or like investigation at the beginning of this to figure out this stuff. Can I just like try again as well and see if I can think? I think I did investigation last time or something. Can I try history and see if I can think of anything?
Sure.
Just like
Yeah, you can do a history roll. If anyone else would also like to do a history roll now, they can give you advantage if they have proficiency in it. If
I
not,
rolled an 8.
okay. Looking at what is got like at this, and you've been sitting here. I'll probably say since you entered this room, it's probably been about half an hour. You know, between like for each little item, you've had little deliberations and like tried some things failed. You know, you've been in here about half an hour, and you actually recall something from that your mother spoke of when you were younger about the giants. And that the giants of old, where the old blood comes from, they're magical spiritual beings. Long were they at war with dragonkind for any number of reasons, but they were kind of natural opposites to each other. Dragons are wild and chaotic, but the giants were steady. They were stable. They were made of the world. The items here, as you're like looking at them, the fire, the rock, the wind, the water, these are spiritual. These are things that are used to represent living things of this world. Perhaps that will provide you with some direction.
I have another idea, but it's still kind of literal, and I don't think it's the right idea.
That's fine. What were you thinking?
So, okay, hear me out, right? Blood, because blood has oxygen, it's a liquid, it comes from like a creature of the land, and then also it's warm because your
Mhm.
bodies are warm. So it's got that heat in it. So
It also has
that's
iron.
not like it's not like a spiritual thing, so I mean it can be, I guess,
I
but
will
I don't
give
know if it
you
would link.
I'll give you a hint. You are close.
I was gonna
Or that
like
will
that.
be the last hint I give you. You do have to do a little trial and error. From the
I
information
think
that I've given you, you should be able to solve the puzzle.
Loki, I think it's just the essence of life. Loki, it's kind of like the vibe of your elemental power is green.
Yeah, but what are
That's
you
all.
supposed to ask for then?
Just
The meaning of life? Is that what you're meant to ask for?
no, I'm no literally like in that fucking movie, they literally go
Yeah, I know.
with all
That's
the
a little-
elements. What's high? And then at the end he's like, oh, green is literally the element of life. So it's the thing that binds all of the other things together. So that's like the best way I can think of it.
You have the slot in the wall. You can try and make things appear, and then set them all up in a
If it
row and
doesn't
see which one you
work,
want to do. And if it doesn't work, then that means it's not the right answer.
Because I was thinking,
Like, it means if you try to get something out of the door of the wall and it
yeah, okay, we did finish the rest of it. Sorry, I just had to check because I thought that we
Didn't do that. Fair. Yeah. We got that other one last.
use it on just the last one.
Okay, is it just a fucking okay? Well, let's just write down our ideas. What were the ideas once again?
Blood.
We did
well, it's
get
not blood because you said it's
It's-
close.
but it's very close, and it was like out of character or something related to
Yeah.
like the giants dragon related thing. So I'm like, maybe it's some life. Yeah, again, it's kind of close to that life relating essence or something along the lines like that.
I believe
Like a
Charlie.
spirit or something.
Charlie's.
I want to say like a humanoid or something, but also could be a dragon because it was literally about dragons. But that I was thinking, but then I was like, is that too on the nose if it's just dragons?
They said
Well,
air.
he did say that we're getting too technical with it.
I will reiterate this did not used to be a dragon like lair. Like this was not a dragon's nest when the wizards were here.
Is it the fucking weave? That would be really funny.
Like a sense of like
mean,
energy, like yeah, that's also a good thing. Like
like
for,
mana, yeah.
pure mana, yeah. I was thinking about that. I was like, that sounds also a bit too meh. Yo, what if we toss it and also not take the repercussion?
I
Yeah.
don't think that's how that works.
Really, I can't tell if it's actually a really easy puzzle, or if
Careful.
it's actually only easy to someone like Nick.
I will say it is a little difficult because it does require some prior knowledge. But from the clues that you guys have gotten, you, especially the stuff that's
If
been revealed this session, it
only
might
we had
be.
our
Yeah.
Sarah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
From
If
what
only
we've
some of the int-based characters were still around. Poor Angus.
yeah, I just cut you off as well.
Oh, it's okay. Sorry, you cut out for me, which is the only reason. Like you weren't talking. Is the only reason I started talking. But that might have just been breaking up on my end. So
I do
apologize.
feel like blood is too literal, but it is close. Life
Yeah.
essence is so
I will
vague
say
that I don't know.
Charlie did have an idea that he said he wanted to go last for.
Yeah.
Alright.
I
Can we
was
Your
put this on
idea.
the list, Charlie? What can we put on the list?
My
Yeah,
idea
what
was a
is your
fucking
idea?
and okay, you can come up with anything.
I think he was gonna roll, not that
Yeah.
he had
Yeah.
an
You're gonna
idea.
roll first. Alright.
What are you trying to figure out? What are you doing?
I want to drag Shiro. Well, I want to get him to as close to like the wall or the edge as possible, I guess.
Yeah, so like he's standing on like the very wall of the like this domed room.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah,
Just-
there's like a
well,
10-foot ring around all
he's
of
out
them.
of adrenaline, so he's probably like almost dragging himself over there.
Valid.
And I just like
He's
to
gonna have a cry.
I just like he's sort of just slightly patting Salmon on the head.
Okay, bro, it's just
But I'd like to do a history roll to see if I can remember anything on my travels of like merchants or alchemists.
Do this with advantage. You can do a history check with advantage.
Yay! So 2 rolls. If I remember correctly.
Yes, and you take the highest of the two.
Okay. 13 plus 4 would be 18.
17.
17.
17.
17 for the first one.
Okay. Yep.
And a 2, so yeah, 17.
As you've come over to sit down and you see the others are like still discussing what is going on here, your peoples were very nomadic, and in your travels you would meet other clans, other families, other lineages. That's usually how you would meet and expand your own clan, like the home base.
Yeah.
Over the years, it would grow larger and larger as like people went and lived with different tribes. But you do recall that one of the women that came to live in the village, um, who was much more akin to like a cheetah, tabaxi. She actually came from far out to the east, and she was a little strange. Even though your village was very spiritual, hers was like different. It felt like being around the old magic. Like the way her spells worked was different to how spells in from like the different people in your village could do magic. And you do recall that in the home that she had there, she did indeed have a thing up on the wall that was very akin to the pattern that is on the floor, with the four like with the four face Venn diagram, with fire, water, earth, and wind. And at the center, you remember there being a symbol that represents life. And that these are the four the four fundamental things that were needed to make life, at least in the spiritual sense, from the land that she was from.
So the elemental
But-
power is
More or
And it
less.
is only,
hell
and it is
of a-
only because you were able to take that moment to just sit and reminisce on it that you were able to get this. So the middle circle needs something alive on it.
And sort of as he remembers, he draws the symbol on the ground.
Mm.
What do you say she were doing?
Did everyone get that? I cut
I
out a
am
bit.
not
Shira-
putting my dragon on there, guys. I'm not putting my dragon on there.
Do I just
You-
do I just sit?
it says something alive. It doesn't have to
And-
be our
And I will preface, the person who came before you was alone and a skeleton.
So literally just any one of us.
Oh, yeah. No, so
And
it
he
just
finished the
fucking...
puzzle.
It just means he summoned something alive.
Yes,
I'm
so,
not doing
so
that.
it,
I think that would go against Chaos's thing. I'm sorry, I can't do
mean,
that.
Literally, all one
Someone
of us
else
could
might
just
have to.
literally just sit on it.
okay, well I have okay, well I literally have a summon beast spell. It's just a bestial spirit. Does a spirit count?
No, that's not alive.
You'll have to find out.
You know,
No,
everyone
it's
Fine,
not
then.
alive.
sacrifice it. Sacrifice it.
Someone just have to summon in something and then put it on there.
Do we have to
Huh?
summon something? We don't have to nothing says we have to fucking summon something.
Yes, but
Yeah.
no. But like, come on. The skeleton passed through this. A skeleton is undead, which means he
Yes.
summoned something in to pass this puzzle.
Yeah, but he's
Yeah,
undead
but that-
and we're not.
Oh my
That's
god,
because
that's not the whole
No,
oh my god.
that's what Val's saying. He couldn't have just gone up and sat on the podium. He had to
Because
summon
he's
something in
undead.
to put on the podium because he's literally undead. He couldn't have gotten through. He doesn't have a little dragon companion or a dog to put on the podium. So
So someone
you
has to
stare
go to
at
the
the
thing and summon
You
something.
stare at the hole in the wall, wondering maybe I should interact with this, and you press square.
Can you create things that you're not quite sure how it works? So like
You summoned lightning in a bottle, dude. Yeah.
yeah, but like
what if you summoned a
what I'm trying-
sandstorm in a bottle? Yeah.
what I'm trying to get at is like I'm thinking like, can you make liquid life?
Bro,
You can
no,
try.
it won't be. I mean, bacteria, does that count?
That's one word for it. What?
oh my god.
We're not gonna
Like,
abuse
why
this
don't you just
toilet.
try something? You have all the answers you need.
You know what? I'm doing it. We'll go to the machine. I don't know. Bring some like living small chick, like the little like baby chicken.
Hear me out.
Yep.
What if
As
you
you
get an
as you
egg?
stick your hand into the
chicken
machine, it
came
goes,
first.
and then in your hand, cheeping and like looking up at you, is a tiny, fluffy yellow chick.
Chaos is gonna turn
Kyle.
away.
Damn.
I will say, you do know from experience that if you go to the center and activate this, and you are wrong, it will kill this chicken.
Question.
Good. All
what the
right. Ew.
Yep. So I see you now have the chick. Chaos has turned away, unable to look.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Do you place the chick on the center?
Can we just have a vote before I just do this? I just need 2 yeses. Are we good with this? My
I
fellow
feel like it would
companion.
be better to summon a egg with a living embryo that wasn't already alive, like in the sense
No,
of
we're making it worse. I'm going to make it worse.
I know.
I feel like this just means that if this goes
We're
wrong,
getting-
we're just
we're
putting
getting the
poor things.
pro-life.
Yeah, I
Dude,
was about to
even if
say.
it goes
Sorry,
right,
yeah,
it probably
That's the-
still does.
That's the
Come
point.
on, let's be real.
Alright.
Do you place
Chaos
it?
isn't turning away because, like, you're probably wrong. He's turning away because you're probably right, and he doesn't want to see that chicken die.
Well, sacrifices
sick of
must be made. I'm putting it
Just-
on the thing. I'm gonna stop stalling. I put it on the thing. I'm ready to die if I get this wrong.
as you place down this baby chick that is looking up at you so innocently and sweetly, its little feet you put your hand getting close and it jumps onto the podium and boom, with the pulse of green light,
Oh
all
my
the
god.
pillars begin to shift and shake and pull into the ground. The different elements, the different things that you'd summoned in this room, the lightning, the sand, the mud, the steam, the clay pots, they all begin to just turn to dust and settle into the floor, and the little baby chicken just fades out of existence
Goodbye, little soul.
with a little cheek.
Goodbye. You have done your deed.
Everything that you had summoned that was in this room has disappeared. So sure,
I
your little
figured.
bottle of lightning your extra
Yeah.
one that you had, it is also gone.
To be honest, he
Ah.
didn't really care. He cared enough to watch it disappear.
Yeah. And
Oh, well.
then as this room grows silent once again from the pillars retreating, like receding to the ground, almost like you notice that there is just a doorway now open at the other end of the room, and there are small, dim red torches that lead down this dark hallway at the end of it. None of you saw the door appear. None of you heard the wall open or anything. It's just there now. What do you do? You have
Well.
officially completed this puzzle.
Sorry.
You're still a bit wounded.
I sacrificed such a child.
I feel like we should
Hmm.
take a short rest before we continue on because we're safe here for now. So
I will say that
I
will
feel
take
like
an hour.
Sure, I was going to take a short rest anyway.
I feel like a
Okay.
short rest. I feel like an
Yeah,
hour
Pete.
rest after say like a few hours in a battle. I feel like they're
Yeah.
low health right now. I feel like we kind of need it. But do remember, guys, you still have your like healing spells for yourself, right?
Yeah, your once a days. Everyone,
I have
most
my
people
once a
should
day.
still have them.
Which,
Yeah.
by the way, Nick,
Um,
I was looking. Can I mention something? I know I was talking about
Yeah.
like, oh my god, I used so many of my spell slots already, but I realized that I was counting my spell slots as well for the once per day ones. Do those ones count for my
Oh.
spell slots, or
No, they're
like
not.
they
They're
don't?
separate.
No. You can. The reason that we
Like-
put the OPD next to them is just like you can use them at will. They do not use spell slots. So even someone like Shiro who has no spell slots can still use them.
Oh, so I low-key forgot what spells I have and haven't used other than I know I've used Cure Wounds and Command. I was going to
Yeah.
use Goodberry and I didn't end up using it. And I don't think I've used it. I might have used Healing Word, but I don't remember because I didn't fucking take it off. I know I've used my...
Yeah. Just
I remember...
just click on the red dot next to once per day for command. And if the
Yeah.
dot's already gone, it just means you've used it. So with your once per
Yeah.
days, just always have them like with a little red dot, and once you've used it, just unselect it, because then you know that you can't use them again. So
Yeah, I've
those
used...
require yeah.
per day ones. I know
Mm.
I've used except for Cause Fear, but the other ones I don't remember if I've actually used any other than
Mhm.
those ones because I know I've used my cantrips and I know I used my I used
Command.
one of my wild shape swaps. No, I've used command, but that's a once per day one, so
Yeah,
I've
I'm
already
just helping.
Mhm.
no, it's all good. I just don't know how many spell slots I have left is basically what I'm trying to figure out because I don't remember what fucking spells I used last time and I fucked up and was counting
okay.
the ones, so I don't actually know
let's
how
have
many.
a little look. So
I can always just put it down to like
it's
2 or
all right.
3 spells just so that it's fair.
No, I'm just looking because you used command, which doesn't use a spell slot. You used one heal. I do remember that.
I think
And
I
you used
used
your
cure.
once per day cure wounds. So yeah, you being down one spell slot looks fine. Yeah. You've still got 3
Okay,
first levels. You haven't used any of your second levels. Yeah, I think this looks fine. This looks good.
okay,
You don't have
cool,
to worry about it.
great. Because I was counting the
Mhm.
once per day ones. That was dumb of me. Anyways, yeah, live like
Yes. So this is the first time you guys have ever had to do a short rest in our campaign. So basically, what you want to do is you will open your character sheet, obviously, and you'll see that your hit dice is beneath your current HP on the left. And it will say what kind of dice you want to roll. So if you should all have 3 hit dice, and let's say you're on 18 health and your maximum is 30, you could choose to use 2 hit dice to roll back maybe 12 HP. And you roll both those dice and they're expended. The maximum amount of short rests you can ever do per long rest is 2. So if you were to do another short rest, I'd just use all my hit dice again. But so yeah, you get to do your hit dice, and each of you might have abilities that recharge. Like druids, I know get their wild shapes back on a short rest.
Did not know
I'll just
that.
check. I will, yeah. So double check some of your abilities. That's why we're going through it now, because it's it's the first time that we've really had to deal with it. Charlie, I believe you don't really need any of this stuff because you don't. All your stuff's just hard built into your character.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have your whales from the grave, but that only activates when you
Sneak
do
attack.
sneak attack, and you haven't been fighting anyone. But Chaos and Sable, your like charges of wild shape should return. And I'm just checking, Jack, if there's anything that Isa gets back. I don't believe so.
It's just
Also
second wind.
remember, yeah,
It's
I was
just
gonna, yeah. Do you get that back with a short rest?
Yes, it
Yes,
does.
you do.
I saw.
Yep. Remember as well that your weapon is now bonded to you as well. So just keep that in
Yeah.
mind. You can do stuff. So yeah, okay, cool, Charlie. Fucking rolling an 8. Got 9 HP back.
I rolled a 9. How much?
Okay, yep,
do I-
and you'll just add those to your HP.
Yeah.
How do you expend?
Oh, when you're just on your character sheet, I would just manually. You can like click it down a little button
Okay,
and
yeah. Okay,
just make it
I
so
see.
it's like you can just go click. I've only got 2 hit dice left.
Yeah.
I would recommend just because you probably won't have another short rest here. You could use your other hit dice to level up a little bit, like to get some more HP.
Huh.
Damn, how Aoife have 30 HP?
It is kind of crazy.
I'm actually just thinking, is that actually even possible at this level? Oh yeah, 'cause
Yeah.
you got the pluses to con. Yeah, so it's.
I was like, wouldn't they have a D6? Like, I'm all naturally getting 9 myself. How the fuck are they getting more than me? What the fuck?
Yeah, I think they might have fucked up their HP a little bit. I'm just
Yeah, that's
I'm
what
just
I
doing
was
the
thinking.
mental math. 6, 12,
Mhm.
18. At maximum
My
measure,
constitution is
24.
a 15 plus 2, and I've got 27 for reference as my full hit
Yeah.
points.
Yeah, I think that is just probably just a genuine mistake. I will just give that a slight adjustment so that when Jazz comes back, there you go. 24 HP seems it's like that rolls high.
It does. I feel like it's 24, and that's like
Nah,
already.
only has a +2 modifier, and they're only level 3, so maximum would be 24. So
Okay.
probably even put them on 22 just to be
What that
safe. Because
class? You
I
mean?
do remember that Jazz. No, you don't start with 10. You start with your hit dice plus your con.
Yeah,
At least that's
6.
how
Yeah.
I've always played it.
It's somewhere around 10, usually. Oh,
It was not wrong.
Yeah, because Jazz starts with a D6 and they had a +2 con, so that was an 8. Like I said, that might be the official rules. I've literally never played it like that.
Okay.
Okay, cool. So y'all have officially finished this puzzle. You've had your short rest. While you are sitting, like, what are you doing during this short rest? Because it's like a small break. You might be having a bite to eat. You might be like stretching out your limbs. You're doing stuff. What are you each doing during this short rest?
I'm gonna go and sit down next to Shiro, like slide down against the
Mhm.
wall where I'm guessing he is. Is that right?
Yeah.
Charlie.
Yeah.
Is Shiro
Wish.
like what's Shiro doing during the long rest? Is he
Uh,
just sitting in the corner?
he's just sitting for now, but yeah.
Okay, so Chaos is gonna come and like slide down against the wall beside him and look over to him and like reach a hand onto his shoulder before he just goes, "You okay? You took a
Why?
big hit there."
Why did you save me?
It was more Sable, but we saved you because you're our friend. Why
What
wouldn't
are
we?
you? I'm useless. There's nothing I'm good for.
You say this because you did not guess right. I did not guess right all the time. It's fine. It is yeah, experimentation. That is all it is. You trouble yourself too much for this.
But even experimentation cuts out liability. I am a liability. I am
You
not
are
good.
not. You are part of our
I
team, and our team needs all the people and the strength that we can get. You know that the other years slowly whittle down. We need your strength, and we need you to be a part of our team, which you are. We would always save you for these things.
But what happens when it comes to my turn? I can barely save myself. How do you
It
expect
is,
me to save any of you?
it is okay. I do not expect such a thing.
I do.
I am very heavy. Too much armor for me. So I can imagine too hard to say for anyone else. But it happens. You can only do your best, right?
My best isn't good enough.
But you
Not even.
will get good enough.
How do you know?
Because it's not that what growth is about? Changing, growing for the better?
There is no
You.
growth for a dead man walking. I am living on borrowed time. I shouldn't be here.
What makes you say that?
Every one of my clan is dead. I am all that remains.
That is quite a heaviness on your shoulder. You obviously weigh yourself down with this all the time. Hmm? I'm
Maybe
sure they would not want you to think of it as you were meant to be a part of whatever happened. I'm sure they're more pleased that you are still walking. Is that not what family would want for their people? For someone to survive, to carry on?
maybe so, but we never used family or friends. It was just clansmen, warriors.
Well, how about you be a part of my family and then I care that you are still here. And he kind of like wraps a like arm around his shoulder and like pulls him kind of in a side hug sort of thing. I like that you are here. I appreciate all that you do for us. You look after us here, you know?
And he'll just reach his arm up to grab one of your arms and just squeezes the armor as tight as he can.
He creaks a little bit.
I'd like to learn. Just give
Then,
me.
of course, you have gone through quite the battle on that one. I do not expect you to be in your top shape like always. Hmm? Take it easy, and if you have to fall back on someone, fall back on me. I can help you. Okay?
He'll sort of hesitate and sort of slowly looks at you, and you can see one tear sort of roll down the side of the mask, and he'll nod.
He just kind of like moves his hand from your shoulder to instead the back of your head, and he pulls your head closer so that his armored like helmet comes to meet your mask on the forehead and kind of like presses your foreheads together to just kind of give that bond there for a moment and let it linger in silence before he lets go and like not and then goes back to like holding your shoulder and just gives it like a small rub to try and like comfort you. It is okay to rely on people. Okay? I want to be here for you like you are for me. Even if you do not believe that you are, I know that you are. And that is all that matters.
Okay.
While you were talking, Stable and Isa, you can see the cast over there and they're having like a little bit of a moment. And from the corridor you hear a
Oh
No.
god, is this like vibing with
No.
him?
You cannot be kidding me.
and then you hear a little like rap on stone and a but it seems to be like very faint, but it seems like it's like slowly coming up through the corridor.
I swear, if it's this damn skeleton, and he has just been chilling
Skeleton man. I think it might be the
while
skeleton man. I drank so
I'm-
much. Sable's saying this like Sable on the short rest is tending to Bernice. By the way, is hanging out with Bernice and they're eating food together, and is like checking up on her. So it's just like, oh, maybe we can finally leave. Do we want to go talk to him? Is that the guy that we're looking for? Right? I don't know. I can't quite see how far away he is. I can just hear him.
And as you're talking, it seems like Chaos Fushiro can't hear you.
not tell me he has been fine this entire time.
Also, by the way, Maddie, I 100% agree. Where is Bernice in all of this? I need to know her thoughts.
Bring Bernice back.
Bernice
Bring
doesn't
Bernice
seem
back.
to be responding to what you're saying to her, Sable.
What? No one's responding? We just stuck in a little bubble?
From the darkness rolls a single gold piece, and it rolls all the way over towards you, and then it stops and just starts to spin, never truly coming to a point where the coin stops, as it just speeds more and more as it's more on its face, and then slowly comes to a stop.
Okay.
Da-da-da.
Hello?
So what do you do?
Hello?
Yeah, almost as you like raise your voice and you look around, everyone but you and Isa seems to almost have had the like the color drained out of them. Like there's still the color there, but they feel so much more drab and gray. And they're not responding. They're still moving. They're still talking. Bernice is wagging her tail, but it feels like you can't interact with them.
Oh no.
God. Oh, God.
And after your call out into the darkness, the song has stopped. And then there's a little hello?
Yeah? Hi? Rylith?
Ooh. The sound of fingers snapping,
Oh.
Oh.
clicking,
Oh no.
like
Okay, I
clicking,
thought
not
you meant,
not
like,
fingers breaking. The sound of someone clicking, and it just is echoing down the hallway. This will be interesting. Come, come, friends. I know where the one you seek is.
Oh no.
I just imagine
Oh dear,
someone
no.
each other and then looking at our friends.
It's fine. No harm will come to you. I am but a friend. I am a friend to many. It is one of my many names.
So what is your name?
Come, come. And we should give proper introductions.
I was told not to talk to strangers, so you know, I'd rather know who you are at first.
Hmm.
Mama told me not to talk to strangers, and I'm 50.
A very suspicious lot. It has been many a year since any have wandered these halls. Except for your skeletal friend. But fine, I suppose, if this is the way that mortals wish to discuss. I am Malfagor. Friend to many.
Table, what have you
Uh,
done?
sorry, how do you spell that?
MAL FEGOR. Malfagor.
I'm presuming I got
That's
it there.
good, cool.
Yeah, I see.
That's
Yeah, that's how you spell it. Yeah, and Isaac can hear all this as well.
Oh dear God, this isn't him.
No,
cool.
I'd be using a different voice if it was.
Also, sorry, really
Wait for
quick,
the
guys. Huey had no idea it was on today.
Of
So
We
I think
we
that
we did a bunch
yeah,
of
but I think in terms of on Discord, because they only use Discord when we have like a session. I think when it comes to
Oh.
announcements for different changes in the thing, we should message
Yeah.
them directly. Because I sent them a thing saying, "Hey,
Yes.
are you still coming to D&D?" And they're like, "Yep." Why do you ask? And I'm like, "Because it's happening right now. We changed it to today." And they're like, "Oh, then no, I'm going to indoor soccer. Have fun though."
No.
Oh.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
assume
it's
that if
okay. It was also
they
going to be.
already had plans tonight, anyways.
Mhm.
Well,
Yeah.
cool. It's okay. It just means that Huey misses out on this cool lore drop. What the fuck are you
Yeah.
making? What the fuck are you making us interact with? Nick? Who is
It's
this?
okay.
Demons.
I told you it's Malfagor. He's a
Yeah,
friend
you
to many.
Yeah.
That's all I'm like. He's
I'm just
Hey,
gonna.
if this is the thing,
yeah, sorry. I just saw Maddie's back up, back up. This isn't who I thought it was. Stranger danger.
I'm scared. I'm
yeah,
scared.
no, doll.
I,
This isn't who you were thinking.
okay.
That person will still show up at some point. That's just not right
I
now.
was low key thinking that for a second. I was like, "Is this just gonna be that Jester man again?" Which would be
Uh,
this
It
is
is
what you
not.
were.
I've done a boo boo and I
Maddie will
see
get
how
this.
much danger we're in.
Maddie, the person you're thinking of did just play a role. He did just do a thing.
Oh,
Oh.
Yes.
Oh no.
oh. I mean, I will say I did look up Alphagor, and there's
Yeah.
only a the Gathering
Let's just-
character, so I assume Charlie
Oh,
knows.
No, it
But-
is not the Magic the Gathering Malfagor.
Don't worry, I know
No.
that this is
I
Magic
don't.
the Gathering, but it would be the idea that this is the idea of like
Let me
now I
pull up what the Malfagor art looks
like
like.
I'm just gonna imagine the Malfagor card now, even though I know that that's not what this is. But I'm just imagining this demon dragon
Yeah, I
This
just put it
is
in general.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
So
he's
apparently
hot.
that's what
I mean, he's
Malthical.
definitely not hot, guys.
Is he a
He's
centaur mixed with a fucking demon and a dragon? What the
Yep.
fuck? Gotta choose one
um
lane. No,
no,
he is a dragon. A demon
he's a
cannot be trusted,
dragon
and a dragon will not be.
centaur.
He's literally a demon dragon.
oh,
We're fucked.
Good
Can I still
God.
smash?
You can still
yeah, we
smash
can
if you want.
smash. We're so
Oh, hell
cooked.
yeah.
But yes.
Hey,
So
yeah,
what are we
Kenny.
going
So
to?
we're currently in the
Oh,
dungeons, and we almost all died.
I
And
will give a
Sable and
very, very brief rundown for Kenny. So the group has been on many adventures so far. Their latest adventure takes them into a giant dragon's nest underneath the keep where they're studying. And while they're down here, one of them got bitten by a dragon. It's fine. They told it to leave and it did. They went through and did some puzzles and were playing around with some magic stuff and have successfully completed 3 puzzles. And now they're just sitting down and having a rest to recover some health. And while Shiro and Chaos, so Charlie and Val's character, are talking, Cade and Jack's characters, everything becomes like super desaturated and they can hear someone humming and singing a little song to himself down from the corridor.
I just believed it was
And
Rylith of like, no, it cannot be
no,
this silly
Rylot's
song.
voice, he's like Skeletor or fucking
Oh.
Papyrus.
Papyrus.
Papyrus?
Looking
Oh,
for
brother.
the little
Yeah,
tin man
yeah.
that we're searching for.
Yeah.
See? No,
Mm.
it's not Karen. It's Malfagor. Devourer of worlds or some shit, probably.
You sound like when Astrid is trying to
Swear
sound like fucking Hiccup.
all this.
But
Oh,
yes.
God.
So, what do you do? That coin is still on the ground in front of you, and this voice is calling to you from the darkness. What do you do?
Uh, uh. I mean, I feel like Sable and like maybe Issa maybe like kind of looking at each other like. I feel like Sable's probably like slightly preparing to possibly have to not fight, but being like, I'm just gonna, for safekeeping, stand in front of my service dog and my dragon, and maybe get ready to have some spells ready. Might need a
pulls back
shape,
Rose casually
like
behind her, just casually.
just casually being like, yeah, buddy, no, we'll talk to you. Get out your fucking sword right now.
Already got it out
Mm.
ready in her hand because she was just drawing stuff on the ground while
And
resting.
you hear the sound of almost like a tongue, like doing like the clicking sound of like when someone's like disapproving. It's like, now there is no need for steel.
Kill it.
Come stand at the threshold. You need not enter the darkness.
Oh God, I don't want to do this. I'm
I'm
tired of this,
presuming at
Grandpa.
this point we have no
I'm so
choice.
happy to see people.
Oh, well, aren't a suspicious weird thing to say at all, is it?
Well, depending on the circumstances on which I have been down here, that really changes the context.
Right. That's so normal. Ugh. Isa, what the fuck is this?
Fine, I guess you don't want to be friends.
I mean, no, I'm more like,
It's
I
okay.
said,
I guess
I'd
you
like to
don't need to. I guess you don't need to know the whatever secret your heart most desires. So I'm sure I can
I mean,
find others who are willing.
Does he tell you when you're in bed?
Come,
I'm presuming right.
I have told you my name, stranger. At least tell me yours.
I'm looking
Either
at
it's mouthing, you're the one talking. You started this.
right now. Are you gonna say anything, or am I just
No,
right?
no.
Okay.
Either it's just mouthing, you're the one talking. I'm not the all this shit. No.
Alright. Well, do it for the plot. My name is Sable Autumn Cloud. Yes, I am stealing my mother's last name
Oh.
for the
Oh,
time
I
being.
am pleased. I am pleased to meet you, Sable Autumn Cloud. I take it that you were here for the Needhog.
The what now?
I warn you, it is a
What?
deadly creature.
We're here
Yes,
for it.
I'm definitely here for that thing you just said.
Just say we're here for that damn
Hmm.
skeleton.
Why would young adventurer like you be down here if you did not know what awaited you?
I
Well,
feel like
you
Chaos
see,
would have a wonderful answer for this.
unfortunately, you're frozen in time, and Sable is an
Yeah.
awkward little creature. Uh, Look, we're just here on some official school business, is all, and we really also need to find a friend of ours.
Ooh. What institute would send such young adventurers here?
Not a very loyal one, that's for fucking sure. Isaac will butt in just saying that and then shut the fuck up.
Oh, there is more than one of you. Greetings. I will admit I cannot see you, but I can feel that there is something wrong.
Like with
Hmm.
Like, yeah.
so
Perhaps. And you hear the sounds of his fingers clicking, and suddenly you're sitting right back where you were with Aether just before, and the world has seemed to reverted back to what it was. Everything is fully saturated in color, and Chaos and Shiro are still talking.
We're fucked, aren't
I
we?
can just imagine Lisa and Sable looking at each other, just like,
We are fucked. Again.
so funny story, guys. Have you ever like had that thing where like the entire world goes like completely frozen and everything gets really desaturated and like a demon voice speaks in your head?
Huh?
Yeah.
Literally in the middle of you guys like pressing foreheads against each other, like, yeah, like brothers, like, we're here for each other, we're family. That's when you hear, guys. And to this point, like when you had looked over and stuff, Sable and Isa had seemed to just be completely fine. There is no indication that this is just happening.
Can I make a
Jeez.
roll for like looking around, like a perception check or something, to like see why they're so freaked out?
Of course you can. I'll say, I guess you're looking for something specific, a thing that might have frightened them. You can do an investigation, and sure, if
Could
you
I
want to
also
help.
do an assist? Yeah.
Yeah. You can give Chaos one of you, whoever has a higher investigation, can do the roll, and the other one can assist.
I have a 0 to my investigation, so
Investigate. INVEST.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a +6.
oh my god. Okay, yeah,
What?
I
Yeah.
think I'll
So
just help
Charlie, you
you.
can an investigation with advantage.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, yes, I did say
Needhog.
Needhog, not Meathog.
Oh,
Oh,
the
you're here
first one.
I
for
thought you also
Meathog.
said the meat hook.
Yeah, me too.
Needhog.
No, yeah, no, I heard
I
Like,
meat
know what
hook
he's
and I was like,
referencing.
yeah,
damn. Is that
no,
like a
like
dragon that fucks things up and like hangs them on hooks? Is this Dead by
that.
Daylight? What the hell?
That would
I
be
got.
a much cooler dragon.
I actually
I'm
heard
putting
something
that in here
before
for.
that. I heard
That's
Sorry
meat.
guys, my bad.
I heard meat
okay.
hog, and I was like, "Oh, that's a very different vibe to the real thing
Meathog.
and the everyone else hogged."
No, do I get
Meat
the
hog is
I
not
heard
something.
meat hook.
Dex, shut up.
Yeah. Okay. Yes, but for context, like, yeah, if I say it again, it's like mead the drink, but with an N. So need hog.
Need
It is
hog. Okay.
It is a Nordic word, so that is
Yeah.
I just
not.
think meatloaf now.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, is this?
I'm just gonna okay when you interact with it, I'm just gonna start playing Meatloaf songs.
It just looks like a cat.
Low key, I just saying above game. I know that technically only one of us actually can hear dragons speak, and currently at the moment can only hear their own dragon.
Mhm.
Why do I just imagine that guy is a dragon? I just think he might be an actual dragon, not a person.
No, he just asked you to step in the shadow. That's fine. Charlie,
doesn't
what was
matter.
your
I want to go
roll?
back to the Shadow Realm.
I surprisingly rolled 2 10s in a row, so it's 16 no matter which way I slice it.
I'm not scared at all
Man.
of this man. Not scared at all.
Wait, it's boss music playing.
As you look around in this space, you like look into like the darkness, and you can't hear the sound of any movement. You can't see anything. A glint of metal catches your eye, and on the floor in front of where Stable and Ice are sitting is a single gold coin.
Ooh, piece of candy.
Oh god.
I jest, he would not say that.
That was not
Should
there beforehand.
Should I just pick it up? Or is this gonna be this motherfucker is like either a fae or a dragon and there's no in between. Or it's a wizard. But maybe it's a wizard dragon fae. Sure. I'm gonna keep the coin for the plot.
As we
Just
get
to see
closer,
what
I'm going to
happens.
ask. Well, I'm gonna tell Chaos first. There's a gold coin there that wasn't there before.
And upon closer inspection, as you approach, it seems to be heads up. And the face that is on the coin is not the face is typically on money, which is the current emperor's. Or
It
his
is
forefather.
not?
It is not. There seems to be
What
like a unique coin. Like it's clearly made of gold, but you do not recognize they do not recognize it. What languages do you know?
Who are you asking?
Sable?
Everyone.
Okay. Giant, druidic, and common. Doubt it's druidic.
Druidic. I did not write my
Mhm.
other languages, but I'm pretty sure it was fuck. It's
Dwarven
not
will be
gnome.
one.
It's dwarven, and then
Dwarven and
obviously common. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Okay. Okay.
I'd
So
like to learn
and
Dwarven.
Jack, what
Chaos.
languages does Isa know?
I'm have a look. Where is my languages? Where would it be at?
I fear it's really useful to have our sorcerer.
You know, I will check just to make sure that they
common. That's all I got here.
give me a moment. I will check to make sure that
I miss
they.
my sorcerer Tails. I miss her a lot. I'll be back.
Okay, Jazz has
I'll be
also
back.
not put in what languages they know.
Well, they would know
it's probably infernal,
Oh, wait.
common, and
Yeah, okay, hear me out. I was actually looking at Charlie's character sheet. Give me a moment.
GG.
I have an excuse though.
Yeah, they just know infernal and common. None of you can read this coin.
Cool. Let's show that later to our wizard teacher. Someone in this keep will know for sure. Right?
yeah, probably the leader of said keep.
So who touches it?
I'm not touching it.
I'll do
they
it.
were going to pick it up.
I
Yeah, I was
knew
just
that was
giving
going to
it a
happen
table.
as soon as it said it.
I'll do it.
So who's picking it up? Sorry.
I'll pick it
I
up.
said that picking it up.
Okay, fine.
As you touch it, as your finger goes to touch it, it starts to move again and spin, and almost in complete reverse of how it first came out, it and it like bounces across the stone back into the darkness.
Oh, right.
Can I light a torch?
I'm also
Wait,
will use light again.
Yeah, I'm gonna light a torch, and I guess Move forward, because that's the only way we can go.
We-
This is definitely not a trap.
Oh, absolutely not. But we're gonna willingly walk into it if it is one anyway.
Why would they send us
no
somewhere
choice.
with traps? Well, no, they did say there was traps, but it's not this quite literal one, I don't think.
Okay, so you're going to go down this corridor.
Yep.
Yeah.
Where
As
else
you
would Rylith
step
be?
into this hallway, the torch in your hand almost like chokes out from how heavy the shadows are here. It's still lit. It's not outputting a lot of light. There are all these red torches in this corridor that also seem to be putting out light, but the shadows feel very oppressive here.
What about whoever cast light?
Me on a.
That also it just says magical light, right?
Yeah. I think
It actually
is.
shines normally, like a normal lit torch.
Okay, we continue forward.
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
You begin to walk down this corridor. Are you just, like, checking for traps or anything, or like doesn't seem to be
I would
any
say
obvious signs of them?
I would say sticking by the rogues,
Mhm.
to like look over to them occasionally and then keep going and then stopping and looking at them and then keep going. Just because it's
I will
like,
say there
well,
has been no scratched in inscriptions on the walls. There has been no new like words or anything for any puzzles. So
Hero's just walking. He's just following these guys from behind.
are you looking for traps? Who's
No.
looking for traps? No? Okay, I guess I'll look for traps because I
yeah, I
definitely can do that.
Rogue should be looking for traps, respectfully speaking, but
No, it's
that's
okay. I got this, guys. I got this.
bro's sad he can't.
I will step in and help my buddy when he is sad. It's okay. So
He's
I
got
will
Hey.
look
full
for
faith
traps.
in you.
should
Mhm.
I never mind. I forgot.
If Chaos is having trouble, Shiro will step in. But for the most part, like if we're just walking, then
Mhm.
he'll just keep following.
Mhm. Okay. As you make your way more and more down the corridor, the sound of the coin pinging against the stone finally stops. And the sound of like when someone flicks a coin, it goes like sounds, and then you cannot hear it anymore.
Well, there goes our lead.
And
And I'm just gonna keep looking around.
it is then that all of you hear a
Hello?
The faces
That's
back.
thing that we
Can I?
die.
Is it a
I think it-
recognizable tune?
No, it actually just seems like nonsense.
Hummings of a madman.
Yes.
Hello?
Oh, back
Stable is
again so soon.
poking up behind him comically, so
Ah, I did not think that guests would arrive so quickly. Would have thought the others would have been scared off.
Scared?
How do
Huh?
you do?
And he just kind of like looks around to the other group members, kind of like confused.
Evil thing in our head, just go with it at this point. This seems very common for
Hey,
us.
we
somehow.
seem to attract
And he just
weirdos of all shapes and sizes.
he slowly
I
nods like he
I take
understands and then
offense at
looks
being
ahead.
called an evil weirdo. Thank you.
I didn't say evil.
yeah, please don't offend a strange man that we haven't seen the face of yet. It's definitely so rude of us to say that about someone who won't even show their face.
And Chaos just looks at you.
Shiro and Chaos
wow.
both look at you.
Did I say something wrong?
No,
Did I?
never mind.
Let's just continue.
Oopsie daisies.
Well, allow me to introduce myself, of course. I am Malphagor, friend to many.
Do I know this name?
I would straight up say no, you wouldn't.
Okay.
For the context
of
of like
us know
Chaos's
this
life,
name.
this would have never come up, really.
Okay.
But I am Malkavor, friend to many. What is it that you seek?
Our teacher. Have you seen him?
The
He
location
is
of right.
Yes, the skeleton
undead.
man. Yes.
Yes.
I felt his presence some time ago. Time moves strangely when one is beneath the mountain.
Do you know where he went?
He was here. And then he wasn't.
And he just kind of
That's
sets
his-
his hands on his hips and like looks around at the ground and just kind of kicks it like, well, shit.
It's not as though he is gone. He just isn't here.
Right, so where is the other place that he is then? Do you know?
Here.
Mr. Buffagor?
It is quite
Oh,
dark
that
in here.
must be stable autumn wind again. And autumn
Oh.
cloud. Nice to meet you again. It has been some time since we spoke. Yes.
Oh, I think it's been a lot sooner than you thought, but that's okay. Have you been lonely?
You just sound like Chester when
Really?
you said that.
I can't help that
It-
they do just have a Chester accent.
I could have sworn it had been many a year.
No,
How
I
long have you
don't
been
think.
But
down here?
I don't I don't forget a name. Sable Autumn, whatever it is. Yes, laughter amongst friends. Now, the sound of fingers clicking. Can everyone make me a wisdom saving throw?
Alright,
Oh,
God.
fuck!
Oh, fun!
off we go,
Oh, dear.
everyone. Hey, you have to
Oh,
12.
God.
I
have
got
a
an
12.
18.
Oh.
What is
Mhm.
my wisdom again? I will keenly forgot. 17.
Mhm.
The turn to
12.
Oh,
Shiro.
wait,
Well,
oh my God.
Oh, Shaker got
19.
12.
Bad. It was a 19.
Oh,
19.
you damn.
Uh-huh. And what
It's
did I
the
forget?
one I'm good at, okay?
Okay.
Nick deciding how best to torture
To
us.
kill, yeah, much.
physically and
It seems
It's
to be
okay.
me and Charlie.
What
Oh, dear God.
did I forget? I still haven't heard Jack talk.
I have a 12. I think Charlie also got a 12, if I'm not wrong.
yep,
Okay.
also 12.
12 buddies.
You might have
Isa
still
and Shiro, you find yourself in a dark space. And like you're by yourselves, and each of you independently can see what seems to be a strip that crosses across the top of someone's head, where you can see one of their eyes, and it continues down. So you can see like their cheek, their side of their head, and like the top of their head. There is a large gap that where you can't see anything until about halfway down their torso, where it is also revealed to be bright red, like their flesh is all bright red. But you can see like a strip of their torso and about to their elbow on their left arm, and then you can see from their wrist down on their left hand, and their right arm and side of their torso is all completely missing except for some spots on their fingers that you can see. There is also what seems to be patches. Like this person, like is mostly just not there.
Oh,
Um,
that's nice, isn't it?
mm.
Yup.
Where there is nothing, it is just darkness, like it's shadow. You can't see anything, but it's like imagine the spots you can't see are pitch black, but you're in a pitch black room. So if they turn away
Oh, yeah.
from you, it's like you can no longer. It's not like you're seeing the inside of the head.
Yeah, you just can't see it. It's like blacked out.
Yeah, yeah.
It's
And this
redacted.
character is and this figure goes, "Hail and well met. I am Malfagor. How may I be of service?"
Location
So
and
we'll start with
whereabouts.
Shiro, and we'll go to Isa afterwards.
Oh, okay.
How may I be of service?
The best location of Rylith.
But that is not truly what you seek, is it? Sure, it's some trifle, some small thing that is in your path, but it's not what you truly want. Come,
It
tell me,
does
what
not.
is it that your heart desires most? Believe me, I am a great keeper of secrets. Why, I can even answer a question of yours that you wish answered. For a
Just one.
prize.
The location of Rylith.
Hmm. I did not lie. He is here, but not here. He did not leave, but he is not present.
Guys, he's stuck in time travel.
He's going to say, well, he's going to curse in Sylvan or
Ah,
the
the
other
tongue of
language. You know.
elves.
Mm.
Yeah. Strange. I don't recognize your garb. You must have come from far away. What is your name, traveler?
Shiro.
Well, Shiro, if I could, I would bow in greeting, but I'm a little preoccupied, and it seems like the figure can't move. Its eyes it's like brow furrows, like the one that you can see, and its eye
Mm.
kind of like looks off, like almost like it's trying to look at something next to it. And it grows quiet for a moment, and then it goes, "Well, Shiro, if what you want is to know the location of Rylith, I will ask nothing of you because it is something that I do not have the answer to. At least not one that would satisfy your curiosity. He is both here and not here. When you find him, you will understand. I have that of that I feel certain, though I am not sure why. May I ask what are you doing here? I
I do
admit
not.
I'm a little lost.
That I do not have the answer for myself.
Ah, so are you perhaps dull? Uh,
Are
um,
you fucking stupid? That's what he just said.
perhaps.
God.
He's
The
like,
Do
you
you know
way
need
to
what
to
avoid
year?
getting like trapped in something is just to not know anything. That's what it is, guys.
Hmm,
Or just be
do
way
you,
too like
where is
focused on your objective and not anything else. That's how we do it.
uh,
where is your
would you
sword? What do
would you
you
happen
mean, you
to
dumb?
would you happen to know what the year is? And if once you answer my question, of course I will allow you to return to your friends.
do I know the year?
Yes, it is the year 64 CE. So 64
64.
years of the current era.
Mm. I'll give
Hmm.
him. Mm.
You will tell him the year?
Yeah.
Well, a deal was a deal. I hope that we get the chance to meet again in the future. But I will allow you to be on your way. And with the click of of his fingers that you see, he like his hand, his left hand that's free, he clicks his fingers, and you're just back with the others. Isa,
Lol.
you're in this dark room, and you see the same thing, like this patchwork, like just little segments of this man with bright red skin. Um, and they say, "How may I be of service?"
I'm really just here for I'll teach her Rylith. That's really all I asked for in here.
Now we both know that's a lie. Come, come, tell me, what is it that you truly want? If I know the answer, I will provide it for a cost.
Are we seriously only here for Rylith? I genuinely just want to get this
No,
damn skeleton
we're
and
also
leave.
here for the artifact.
Oh,
The
there's
So
an
artifact that
What?
we're here for an actual physical thing still.
I'm
The
I'm
artifact.
here for just one mission to get Rylith. I've had
Yeah.
enough of this place.
Yeah, same. I
Yeah.
just want this damn skeleton.
So
That technically,
you are
though, we didn't get asked go get Rylith and the artifact. It was go get the artifact and Rylith if you can find him. So technically, just mention it.
we know where Shiro's priorities are though. He cares more about the dude than the object.
Yeah, I rather
Absolutely.
go get Rylith and get
I'm
leave.
just suggesting it.
Now, I asked the same question of your companion, but his heart was muddled by grief and listlessness. Yours
Sounds
seems
about-
much more focused, and so it is easier to read you. Why are you here, really? What purpose are you serving?
What's that for you to know?
What value do you offer?
Oh, fuck. I would say Isa doesn't really have an answer for that one, because her own values are really someone else's values instead of hers, so she doesn't actually have an answer.
Perhaps that is the question you would like answered. As I said, my name is Malfagor, Keeper of Secrets. Friend to many.
I'll find whatever I want here. I just really want the damn skeleton and to leave this place. Honestly, I'm done with these traps, whatever was left here.
Well, perhaps you are in luck then. The last trap has been activated,
What?
and it is of no concern to you and your companions.
What? What do you mean,
Yay.
what?
No, I trust you. You can trust my word. Your companions will come to no harm from any more magical, arcane abilities, or traps, or whatever you may call them. What is wrong with all of you?
oh
What?
Ooh.
What do you even mean
Looking
by
at you, your souls are strange. There's
Is that-
something perverted and wrong with them.
Is that an insult? What?
Pervert. Thank you very much.
The others, they were much more attuned and ready for me, so I wasn't able to summon them here to talk to me. But I hope, Isa, that when I return you to them, that you advise them to come here. I may have something of use for them.
Mm-hmm.
I offer them
Sure.
the same that I have offered you. I offer you the answer to a secret that you want to know. I do not ask a high price. In fact, I will ask nothing of you now. Something to be agreed upon at a later date. A deal amongst friends, shall we say.
Don't really need anything. Just more want to complete this
Oh,
mission and leave.
so you do not wish to know who is truly the benefactor behind Zenith, then?
What? Yeah, you shut the
Hold
fuck
on,
up.
wait a minute.
You
Wait a
know.
minute, you might.
But if you are resolute in your decision, then I will return you, with no harm having befallen you or your companions. As I said, if you will just pass on my message, I have been here such a very long time, and I want to help as a friend.
Mm-hmm.
sure. She's very skeptical the moment he has said this name, wondering how the hell he would know this. He has said nothing at all.
Yes. Perchance, you have been given a goal, something to achieve. Perhaps I might be able to give insight. Something that you do not yet have the experience or age to discern.
What would that even be?
There is something of great power in the book on your waist. In your like sack, whatever, the book that you were
the
given.
book. Yes. Ooh.
There's something of old magic there. But I am here if ever you have need of me. Do you say we part this as friends, and if something arises in your future that you need assistance with, you can return? And perhaps then we can talk.
We'll keep it as acquaintances, but I'm now at least mildly curious. Just don't do anything crazy.
No, of course not. I will warn you that in this space down where we are, the Needhog is nearby. It is a dangerous creature, so be wary. I give this information to you freely. And clicks his fingers, and you appear before the others. Like you're back with everyone else. So Shiro and Isa stopped for like a moment, and then it's like they jolted back into their own beings. The rest of you felt like a heavy presence, almost like a weighted blanket, like enveloping over the top of you. But it didn't feel like it was attacking; it was just reaching out. But your natural defenses as druids and stuff against like that kind of invasion or like that kind of connection, you were able to just ward it off. But the other two have returned back from their little sessions.
Side note, I will be back. No.
Okay, I'll reach
Yep.
a hand over to Shiro, noticing that he's kind of stopped, and just kind of look at him for a long moment. Are you okay? What's wrong?
I'm I think I met a man that spoke.
Oh. And he's gonna like look around and kind of like try and see if that man is here amongst them.
Mm, it is still very dark and oppressive. So if you want, you can give me an investigation at disadvantage.
3. So I rolled a 7.
From what you can tell, you're just still in this hallway, like this, like this, and it doesn't seem like there's anyone physically here, at least not immediately where you are.
Mm. Should
So
we
you can
continue?
you could assume that based on the like mental pressure that you felt just before, that perhaps it slipped by Shiro and Isa's defenses, and then that's what he's referring to.
What did he say?
He offered me a deal.
Oh, that is not very good in most situations. Did you take it?
Not really. I can't really tell. He just
Ah,
didn't
well,
have
that
the
is so
information that I
relieving to
did.
hear. He's just like, thank God you didn't fall for whatever the hell that was. That would be really bad.
Mm.
Should we continue then, or what did he say?
Mhm.
He told me the same thing he told us before. Rylith is here, but not here.
If this is because he is undead, I'm going to be a little bit pissed off. And he's gonna continue walking and like shining his very small light source around as he keeps walking.
Mhm.
He's kind of like
Uh,
trying to look around the
yeah.
walls to see if there's any like skeletons or anything, just like casually not alive, well, not undead, just
Mhm.
kind of skeletons.
Mhm. I will just say Jazz has arrived. Hello, Jazz. It is good to see you.
Hello.
If in a little moment
Hello.
we can do a recap, but I will just finish out what we're currently doing, and then I will give you the lowdown on what we've been up to. Jack, does Isa offer any information that they gathered from talking to him, to Malfagor, or no?
I don't wait. Would they have noticed Isa also going off since they were more focused on
Yeah,
Hero?
Yeah.
Oh.
Both of you. It was like you stopped walking and like jolted back into into being at the same
it's just
time.
Chaos reached for Shiro because Shiro was more upset beforehand, so that's why he reached for Shiro. But like he's still kind of asking both of them.
Mm.
This person just sent a message seeming to want to talk to us. That's really all I got.
Oh well, talking is not always bad, no. I think it should be fine.
He called himself a friend. Does
Oh, I love friends.
is that good?
That is good. Mm.
Probably not the good
Can
type.
friends be trusted?
Let's just
Why
say
would a
very.
friend not be trusted? That sounds stupid.
I'll take your word for it.
You can trust him, but I'll stay wary for the time being, just in case.
Well, I have not seen him. He does not seem very friendly to me.
But you said he
Also,
was a friend.
once again, you feel that like pressure pushing forward over you, but it is not intrusive. It's like the other one was a save. This one, like, it'll only affect you if you willingly allow it to. This is instead of someone with a fucking battering ram at your door, this is someone rapping gently against the door, like a rapping on the door.
Mm. See, as much as I would love to talk with this guy, I don't think Chaos is gonna input much more than what the other two did. Because he is quite literally only set on getting Rylith. Because while talking to the other guy, he was very much more concerned about Rylith than whatever the hell he was wanting. And this guy's been down here for like 6 days. So as much as I would love to, I don't know if he's gonna give
That's
much
okay.
more.
That's I like it's up to you. Isa said that he just wants to talk, but if Chaos is like, look, I don't really want to, then that's chill. That's your decision. You can just do that.
I'll talk to him. What the hell?
Okay. You find yourself in this space, much similar to the others. What is very clearly a devil is in front of you. Um, this man with red skin, but like only part of him visible. It's still very, very strange.
Am I still
Um,
holding the torch in this
uh,
moment?
yeah, I'd say you would be.
I'm just gonna hold it up and be like, "You're in the dark. Are you okay?" And kind of like step towards him.
How rude! I thought that uh, perhaps a knight such as yourself would have had more decorum. But
Uh,
But no, I do not get to control what my appearance is. This is just
oh
a manifestation.
no, I meant you're in the dark, like the darkness around you. I
Yeah.
was offering you some light, if you so to wish.
The closer you get, it doesn't really seem to do anything.
Well,
And you actually can't
I
get
just kind of.
quite close enough to touch him.
How long have you been here?
I was told by one of your companions that it is the 63rd year in the Common
See.
Era. This means
Yes. That's.
almost nothing to you, Chaos, because it is not the
Oh.
naming convention that you would have been using for your years.
Oh.
You would have had
Okay.
it
Cool.
probably used in passing in classes, but yeah.
Yeah.
But the last I remember, elves and dwarves ruled this land.
Do
And
I know
hmm,
that?
yeah, the kingdom that you're currently in is technically Ormen, and Ormen used to be a dwarven kingdom.
Okay.
But it was taken over by the Eldrick Empire when they did their expansions.
Right. So quite some time then.
Yes, some things elude me, but like a prophet, some things are clear. Why do you
Are
stay
you
here? What do
staying?
you
Like,
gain? What do you gain by being in this place you detest?
oh, the dungeon? Or
No,
oh. Um, is Duck with me?
no,
I'm gonna like reach up on my shoulder like instinctively to go and like pet Duck and then realize that she's not there and just be like, "Oh, well, I had a responsibility passed to me, so I am just
This is not
following
the
what is
first time
asked
that
of
you
me."
have shirked your responsibilities for your own benefit.
Uh, well, no. I'm sorry. Are you wanting to stay here? Like, you seem like you haven't gone out for a little. Are you wanting to go out?
No, I have been here for a while.
Do you like
I
it here?
can't. No,
Then
I
why do you stay
remember
here?
lights and magic, and then the dark. I do not remember, but
Is
I remember the beast. But from the beast I remain hidden. Even
is
in my state such
someone
as this, I still have some powers that be.
are you trapped then? Is someone keeping you here?
And its face like lights up a little bit, like, yes, I believe I am, but I do not know why.
I could upon retrieval of my friend I could mention you to the superiors, see what they can do to help your condition.
But you do not trust them, so why would you report to them?
Well, they
Why would
sent
one
me
help
here.
their enemy? I don't I don't understand. There is something that you want dearly, but it is hard to grasp. It's like, hmm, it is like trying to grasp at the waves of the ocean. They collide into you,
Oh,
but
that would be quite
you
hard.
can't hold on to them. They pass over you and move on, but it is strange for a creature.
Do you
Do you
meet many
not
people down here?
know? I have been
Uh,
alone for a long time, I think.
are you lonely?
But Malfagor, keeper of secrets, friend to many, is never lonely, but he has been alone. Now,
That
friend,
sounds like you've been lonely.
how may I be of service?
Uh, do you know much of this place? You say you've been here very long.
Yes,
Do
but
you know the layout?
I do not have much opportunity, especially in a place like this soaked of magic, to explore. But I do know of the beast. deeper in, the Needhog.
The Thieves.
Yes,
Why do you
it
call it
is.
this?
Well, that is its name. It has been here for a long time. But that is not what you really want to know. Your companion would have already told you that I cannot retrieve your skeletal companion. So why did you come?
Eh, he said you were friendly or looking for. I can't remember
Ah,
anymore.
yes. I am glad that this has been his view of me. I am glad that someone has considered me a friend again. It has been some time.
Um,
Is there anything we
Mr.
should?
Friend,
Yes.
would you help us find our friend? Not so much tell us, but would you like to come with us?
I don't think I can,
Oh, are
but
you
I might be able
chained?
to off. I might be able to offer you some guidance. Ask me any question, and I will answer it to the best of my ability. As a friend, I ask nothing of you. Just
Ah,
that we
you're.
just that we become friends. And that if you and your companions make it out of this place, perhaps returning at some point.
I can do
But
that as long as the
other than that,
dragons
I will
don't.
ask the dragons.
Well, we ran into one of them earlier. They're not so nice and
This is deep in the
friendly.
mountain.
Yes, they are.
How?
This is their nest.
Surely not. The creature would have devoured them.
Oh, well, maybe the creature is trapped too, like you. Hmm?
Hmm. Something to consider. Now, do you have a question?
Um, what's beyond this hallway?
That is an easy question. You can walk down the hallway and find it.
Oh, but I don't really have many questions.
Do you not wish to know what
Let me
became
think.
of your brothers and sisters of the Royal Guard?
He's just gonna kind of like stop for a very long, like he's mid scratching at his helmet, and he just kind of stops, and then he turns his head towards you, and his arm drops before he just stares at you.
Do you not wish to know the fate that you left them to? The cold
I,
and dark, the feeling of hot metal, the
I,
anvils ringing out, the feeling of pain and anguish.
I said I would return to them.
Much as you have said that you would return here, yet you have not.
Are they okay?
Is that what you wish to know? As
I,
one friend to
how,
another,
how would you know that?
I have my ways. As I have said, I am Malfagor, keeper of secrets.
Your name is not known to me, but I will look. Yeah, I will research it before I come back, of course, to come and speak with you. Keep you
Yeah.
company.
It was strange fortune that brought you and your companions here. Hmm.
Not so much. We were asked to, so we are here. And he does like jazz hands, kind of like a little defeatedly now that he's mentioned that.
Mhm. Well, Chaos, as one friend to another, I will tell you. No, they are not okay.
And he just falls quiet.
Um, it smile like you can't see its mouth, but you can tell it smiles at you. Not in like a malicious way, just as like a general smile, and goes, "Goodbye, friend. Let us hope you are a keeper of your oaths." and with a snap of its fingers, you disappear, and you like appear back with your friends. Now, Jazz, for context of what has been going on, you guys were basically sent into the dragon's like under the keep to where the dragon nest was, where basically a bunch of wild dragons all like gather, and because there are like wild dragons like all over the mountainside, and some nest in the keep, most nest down here. Yous were sent down to go and retrieve an object, and to find Rylith, who has been gone for like 5 days, by Jake the Archmage, the guy who teaches you your magic class. So it teaches Aoife their magic class. And you have come down here, and you basically, Isa got attacked by a dragon because they kicked a rock onto its face accidentally. They took a bit of damage, but then Sable like basically told the dragon to leave, and it did. And they recovered one of Rylith's legs. And then they have followed a trail, and they have now completed 3 puzzles. One was a tunnel that required you to walk backwards, but you had to be facing the location. Like when you walked in, you had to just look at the opposite door and walk backwards, and you would be at the other door. It was like weird illusion magic. The next one was like basically
Right.
rock, paper, scissors, but with like shears, some parchment, and a tablet or
I
geode,
got that one.
and you had to match them up. And then the last one was like a big Venn diagram where you had to mix the 4 elements together. Like there was air, earth, fire, and water. And it's like, oh, what do you get when you mix fire and water? Steam. What do you get when you mix earth and water? Mud, and so on and so forth. And they've just
Right,
finished
okay.
that, had a rest, and while they were having a rest, Isa and Sable heard someone humming a little tune, and they had a very brief conversation. And then a little while later, when they were walking down the corridor, this figure started talking again. Oh, sorry, I missed one part. There was a gold coin that bounced out of the shadows before this happened. And then the
Look,
gold coin kind of played in reverse and bounced back down the corridor. And they basically followed it, and then some of them failed a saving throw and were sent in to talk to this guy. Malfagor, his name is. Keeper of secrets, friend to
Malfagor.
many. Yeah. And most people have talked to him. Cade did have to run off, so we don't know if Sable wants to talk to him. But would Aoife talk to this guy? The people who have spoken to him have said that he just wants to talk to you. And he doesn't really have any like he hasn't been like asking anything. He has just been like he wants to talk to the people here. Is
Okay,
that
I'm
something
still a
that
little
is?
confused on what's going on, but yeah, sure.
It's okay. Yeah,
A
yeah.
deal with the devil.
Yeah.
Uh,
Basically, did you hear my description of what Malfagor looked like?
I think so, maybe.
Basically, there are large sections of him that's missing. So if you're like looking at the camera, you can see like the top half of his head, like down, like you can see this
Yeah.
cheek, well, his right eye, and like some of his head. You can see like a stripe across his torso. You can see his upper arm, but then his whole forearm's gone, and then it's just his hand. The other one is
Right.
like almost completely gone, except for little sections like where you can see bits of his fingers. His legs are mostly missing, but there's like some spots like near his knee where you can see it. And he's been unmoving while people have been talking to him.
Right, okay.
But yes, there's basically a gentle pressure on Aoife's mind, um, basically asking if you want to chat. You can say no.
Yeah, sure. Let's see how I do with like just not knowing anything that's
No,
going on. But like,
it's fine. That is all good. You find yourself in this space, and this figure on the wall with bright red skin says, "Greetings, I am Malfagor, keeper of secrets, friend to many. How may I be of service to you?
I
You seem
don't
to be on some
know.
kind of you seem to be on some kind of quest. Not the same as your companions, though while you are here to find the skeleton, it feels like perhaps there is some other agenda here." And while you're talking to him, you can feel the gauntlet on your arm almost like chiming as he's talking. And it's a very familiar sensation, actually, the same as you get as when your mother's amulet is pinging, basically, as like when it's active.
Yeah.
And your arm it almost feels like it's going "Mm, mm, mm," and like making like it like feel you can almost like feel it vibrating in your like bones.
Okay.
And it like this figure looks at you and at your arm and says, "Perhaps there is something that I may help you with. An answer to the questions you've been chasing. Something that might help you better understand your family's motives."
All right. Um.
Hmm.
Okay. I do have something to ask you.
Of course, as
Do
one
you know?
friend to another.
Do you know who my father is liaising with? Who my parents are liaising with?
Aha. That is two questions. I will answer the first. Your father has been engaging with a new benefactor, a man from a not so distant land with support unlike any you've ever seen.
Okay. Who
Your parents
do
liaise.
I?
Oh, yes.
Oh, no. You keep going. It just made a
Your
noise.
parents liaison. Your parents liaisons. That is a more difficult question. The answers are not clear to me. It is as though they are wreathed in mystery. But then again, your father is a prolific artificer, and your mother a powerful mage, so I wouldn't be surprised if there were precautions in place to stop sights such as mine. But everyone has their secrets.
Do you know why my
Such
father wants me to spy on my peers at the school? At Aetherbound?
Your father has always put the family name first. This is no secret. This is common knowledge.
Hmm. You're right. This is so fucking cryptic, Nick. I'm too stupid for this.
It's okay.
Okay.
What
Right.
is a question to help you out? What's a question that you have about Aoife or like about the world? Because you can just ask something like that too, and if it's
I don't know. Sorry. My head's not
no, it's
fully
okay.
screwed on properly from work,
It is
so
chill.
I
Yeah,
have no
you're at work
idea.
and stuff. He's going to. You get the feeling that he's leaning forward, even though he's not moving, like physically.
Mm.
The others could not answer this to me, but what is wrong with all of you? There are some secrets of which
Wrong?
I do not have access, of which I am not privy. For this, I am not sure why, but all of you are wrong. Your souls polluted somehow.
Are you trying to insult me? What
No,
what do you mean
there is
wrong?
just some. It isn't right. It is. It's off. Especially for one such as you with demonic blood in you. You know, your soul should be much more vibrant than it is.
Mhm.
It
Do
is what we
you think
deal in, so
is it something to do with my arm?
we'll see. I will let you pass
Well,
now. I'll let you go back to your companions. If you return here, how about this? We'll leave here as friends, and when you need your questions answered, You can come here and I will talk to you again. Do we have a deal?
It's a deal. Friends.
Friends. And with a snap of his fingers, you're back with the others.
Okay, so he was a freak.
Yeah.
That's
Aoife is
valid.
back with all.
Valid.
So technically, Aoife, Isa, and Shiro have all just returned. Stable still seems to be not not present. So
Sable, yeah.
Sable.
Sable was waiting.
Stable, you find yourself in this space, and it actually reminds you of when you had your druid class. The
Right.
space that you're in feels akin to feels akin to when you were walking around in like your liminal mind space. Um,
Mm.
After like the pressure of this like mind wanting to meld with yours, you can tell that's basically what you're doing. You're telepathically communicating. The things you're seeing aren't real. They're a manifestation. And this figure is in front of you and says, "Ah, and you must be Sable. It is good to lay eyes on you."
Hello. Like a little wave.
Hello. How may I be of service to you?
Uh, well, you could help me and my friends out a bit. I would very much like to know the easiest, safest way to get the artifact that we're meant to be looking for, as well as our friend Rylith.
A fine question. What artifact are you looking for?
That's really interesting. We weren't told. We were just told we'd know it when we found it. Just very vague. I would love actually if you could help answer that question. What we're
But
looking
that is
for.
not the question that you truly want answered, though.
No, I'm pretty sure it is. I don't really have anything else I'm looking for right now.
Do you not wish to know the true pains and struggles that you have brought upon your family?
I think that's a little mean.
I mean no offense. I speak only of what you wish to speak of. At least some
But
part of you.
I I
I am a keeper of secrets. What you say shall remain with me, and I am
mm,
a friend. But if that is not the question that you wish answered, there is an easy way to leave this cave, to leave this wizard's dungeon.
right.
Continue on your
So
path, and you will find what you seek. But you will also find danger and death. As I told your
yep.
companion, Isa, that the last of the traps have been activated. You and your friends will be safe, for now. But to go forth is to face the Needhawk.
And what would you say the Needhog is exactly?
It is strange that you all find yourself in this place with no knowledge of what it means. Surely it cannot have been that long since I have been here.
Uh, Malfigor, friend, as you say we are. I think this place may also mess with one's mind a little bit. It is easy to lose track of time here, I think. I do think it's
Perhaps.
been longer than you think.
Hmm. Well, Sable, I believe we may part as friends here. You know, offering some advice one friend to another. No charge. Perhaps
Okay.
next time when you visit me, we can ask a real question. Like who your real father is. And with a snap of his fingers, you are back in your body.
Huh?
What the fuck?
What? You sent me into a coughing fit. I'm gonna die because of you.
Saber!
You're gonna kill me, dog. What? What? Oh, hell no, don't take up my fucking dad. I need stop giving me estranged fathers in my D&D characters.
I know
Not
what you're
again.
talking about.
It's again. Not again. First it was Diego, then it was Claire, now it's fucking Sable. What is happening
Hey,
here?
Wow,
I
you really
did
think you can
nothing.
trust this thing?
Hey, I'm not sure I can trust it, but but at the same time, if this thing is right about whatever we're about to face, and it's right about anything else, I'm gonna lose my mind because it's probably right. Also, I was gonna ask that thing questions before you finished. I was gonna ask him a question.
That's
But
fine.
it's
We can
fine.
we can retroactively do before that. What was the question you were going to ask? I
I was
thought
gonna,
you'd like kind of wrapped up. Was all.
no, I was gonna ask him what he is, like what are you?
Oh, I thought that was quite clear. I am Malphagor, keeper of secrets, friend to many, betrothed of the Silent Prince.
Someone just like gasped
Oh
like
my
they
god.
know. Oh,
Mm,
Jesus Christ. Well, I'm glad I asked that.
Why?
I was very
Because
excited.
someone just sounded like they knew that they were surprised by that. I was gonna ask him as well, um,
Yeah.
what can he like? Can he like? Does he eat? Does he drink? Can he move? Does he
Does he
feel
poop?
cold? Like I'm basically asking him things about like what is his experience like.
You can ask one of these.
Okay.
You could just
Do
ask
you
him what his experience is like.
do you feel things like hunger or pain
I am no
or
such
cold?
fickle thing as I am no such fickle a thing as a mortal. What I am is beyond these desires. I am a keeper of secrets.
So
That is my
if
purpose.
so like you can't have like a cup of tea with one of your many friends, can you?
That's so
I
balls. I was
don't.
gonna bring him a cup of tea.
It kind of looks like it's looking off into the distance. I don't know if I could.
Would you try?
I think there's something wrong with me.
Oh, so like the rest of us.
And that's where
Sable,
he'll
you
say
broke
that
him.
maybe next time we'll have another discussion. You know, maybe you can ask who your real dad is, and then he's gone.
Jesus Christ.
You broke him.
Jesus Christ.
Well, you are all standing in this space. All of you have now had a experience with the Devil Man.
Yay.
Um,
That devil man.
what would you like to do? Would you like to stop and discuss it, or are you going to do that later? Or are we just going to imply that you guys say what happened in each of them?
I don't know if Sable's gonna mention they'll mention everything else. I don't think Sable's gonna mention the
The final
who's
bit.
my baby?
Does
Whose
Chaos? I
goddamn
take
white
it.
baby is that?
I take it that Chaos. Does Chaos mention the thing about their brothers and sisters in arms?
Chaos is looking. He's grabbed his cleaver, his crescent cleaver, and he's looking down at like the reflection of it, at like his armor in the reflection, and just staring for a long moment. but he's not going to mention anything. He will hold his sword now, though, as he continues forward.
Kira will grab his shoulder. Are you okay?
No, but it will be fine.
Me,
Well.
there's your family. He hears the voice of the devil fades. No, he definitely doesn't say that.
He'll nod
Um,
like as he understands, and he'll let go.
mm. As
Wait, what?
you are still
Sorry,
in,
what was
he
that?
squeezed your shoulder and then like let go.
Oh, okay.
As you have all come back to your senses and begin to move deeper into this cave, you can hear what sounds like almost like drips of water and like the sounds of like soft, like slight stone grating on stone, like a pebble being hit here or there. And who's leading the group through the tunnel? Was it Chaos to be determined with the light?
Well, my light kind of doesn't
This is
do a
just
whole
to
lot.
see who has. This
I
is just to
will.
see who does a perception check. This
I'll-
isn't.
I'll
Yeah.
risk it.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep. I still roll a perception.
Perception. Where is that? Alright, cool. It's
There's a robot.
uh,
Okay, it doesn't take much as you're like walking in this space. Your magical light giving you like the first glimpses as you open up like a smaller room, and the first thing you see is a shattered rib cage, scorch marks across the roof, torn fabric, and clearly the signs that an explosion took place here.
Can we all see that now?
Yes.
How big is the rib cage?
It's human sized.
I'm gonna go check the rib cage.
Yeah, you look at it, this seems to be wearing the robes that Rylith wears when he is on campus.
Okay, I'm gonna pick
Oh my
up
god.
whatever I can of Rylith that is scattered around.
It is in so many pieces.
Yep, I'll like take off my my loincloth part and I'll like wrap up the smaller shattered pieces and tie it together in like a little like sack, and then I'll like carry the rib cage with me. Is there like a skull?
Sorry, has my internet just gone to shit?
I know that I
No, we can
also I
hear
know
you.
we can hear you.
we can hear. Also, I
Okay,
know that
so,
Chaos still wearing a full suit of armor, but the idea of him taking off anything off of the top of his armor, I'm like, he just sounds naked now to me. I've just gone so used to like the
He
loincloth
sounds
and stuff. I'm like,
naked.
he's naked without it.
There is a skull in this room, and it seems to still be intact. His bottom jaw and the skull part are just like resting against a far wall.
Shit,
Um,
I wish I had speak undead. Can Eva pick up the skull? Just kind of look at it?
Yeah, yeah. As you pick up the skull, it just seems like a skeleton. It's fairly light, actually, and then after a moment of looking at it, you hear, "Ah, people! Yes, finally!" as his jaw clacks up and down, as he begins to talk. "Ah, finally, Jake! Finally realized I was missing and sent someone to look for me. Lazy asshole."
Oh fuck!
Uh,
Eva just sort of gets startled and almost drops the skull.
ah!
Shit,
Ah!
sorry.
Have a
That
better handle of me.
you had a really late reaction.
Well, I was napping. That tends to happen when you get exploded.
How did you get
what do I?
exploded? What the fuck happened here?
Well, it was a magical trap. It wasn't actually one of the puzzles. It seems like perhaps when the Empire took over this keep, they laid some additional wards. See, when the Empire took over the keep, they really put effort into disassembling all the traps in the castle. Well, in the parts of the castle we actually used. That's why we've collapsed a lot of these old wizard hideouts down here, because we've already cleared them out, and there's nothing of use down here. And it seems like because this was a previously unfound area, that they didn't do it very thoroughly. I kind of I was really chuffed by the fact I got through all those puzzles, and
I
there was a
just
rune on the
think,
floor
like,
and I exploded. Because I
Did
was
you
hopping
find the
my
thing
whole
that
way
Jake sent
through
you to look for?
I was hopping my way through this whole place.
Mm.
I had to give one of my legs to Junior out the front. He's a lovely dragon, but he's a
Uh,
horrible guard dog.
Chaos is gonna
you-
just hold up the
God.
leg that he picked up before.
Ah, you didn't hurt her, did you?
No.
No.
Ah,
There's just a
excellent.
eye twitch there after getting just bit.
Yes, no, she likes being, she's a little bit
Uh,
more friendlier than the other dragons. Much kinder temperament. They're still very wild though, so gotta throw the legs so she doesn't just take off with my whole body.
Did you
But
find the thing that Jake was after?
no, I do know what it is though. Like surely he sent you
What is
down here
it?
with all the information. What? What do you mean you don't know
No.
what it is? How?
He
Why
just
are you
told us
here
to
if
go
you
get
don't?
it.
That's
Dude, I
exactly
don't
what
know.
happened when you guys went on out on your first mission. You were sent to a
You're
random
telling
dungeon to
us.
find a thing.
People tend to do
Why
that
has
to
there been
us.
some serious mismanagement in this school?
Alrighty, so what are you after? What is Jake after?
Neathog.
Oh.
What?
Needhog. You weren't here for
Shiro
this.
will
It's
now.
Needhog. It's Niddhog. Needhog. Or Nidhogg.
Does anyone know what that is?
Yes, it's a
It's
beast.
just a beast.
You've been told
Shiro,
it's
Right, okay.
a beast of some kind.
Shiro will now swear like with his whole breath in Elvish.
Do you know what it is? Like what it actually is, Charlie?
Is it a dragon of some sort? Because oh wait, let me roll for it.
It is a dragon of some kind. You can do your rolls to understand it, but it's a disadvantage.
Yep. 13 and
By the way,
14, so 13. Oh wait, and then modifier. Is it investigation or is it history?
It'd be history.
Okay, 13 plus 4, 17. Yeah.
Jeez. Sorry, Cade, what did you say? I heard a by the way.
by the way, I'm sorry. I was just coughing up my lungs.
Oh, that's
And
all
I
good. We probably won't be going for much longer, just because the stuff with Malfagor took a little longer than I thought it would. But also because there will be a fight, and we will not get through it tonight. But we will stop when we
joy.
get there. But
delightful.
yeah, no, that's serious mismanagement here. And Charlie, you said you got a 17.
Yeah, 17.
Was that a disadvantage?
Yeah, so I rolled 2. One was a 14, the
Yep.
other one was a 13, and I've added 4 for history.
Yeah. You've heard mention of the Needhog, but it seems to be much more of a like mythological creature, like not like an actual dragon. Like more like a beast of legend. Like as much as like dragons very much are, like it's the difference between seeing a tall person and a giant.
Yeah.
Like one
It's
is inherently
different
magical, one's just like so like a Needhog might not actually be a giant dragon, but it's like a thing from myth and legend. Not really something that you've ever really heard of anyone actually hunting. all you would know is that the Needhogg loves consuming things, and that in myth they're consuming the world, which
Yeah.
is But other than that, there isn't really much that you know about it. It is a type of dragon, from what you know, though. But yes, I was sent down here. I was doing more research into the keep, and I found that there was some older documents and stuff from back in the old days. I spend a lot of my time doing bookkeeping and making sure I'm keeping up to date with everything that the old circle learned, even if they were evil cultists. It's better to know the information, and have those questions to science and magic answered, than just remaining in ignorance. But anyhow, I heard that there was a stone statue down here that potentially could harness the powers of Needhogg. So that's why I came down here to retrieve the statue.
I hate gods.
Could be worse.
Why must he have the statue? Why does he want the power?
It's a powerful magical artifact. He's literally an archmage. That's kind of their thing.
Okay, so why send you here?
I came down here of my own volition. I
Did
wanted to
you?
get it. Yeah.
For yourself?
Yeah, we're academics, like study partners. Like, why would we not? Like, if I found it, I could study it and see how it have its applications in magic.
Mm.
They've cleared over the last 70-ish, more like 50-ish years. They've cleared out all the good magic items. Most of them are in the capital in Darnmore. Farron keeps a few of them in his own personal quarters, but most of the old major stuff is gone. This is cool. I was super excited when I heard there was potentially a cool new artifact down here. Magic's literally my life.
Yes.
Life,
Good.
that's for
So you
sure,
can.
buddy.
So good. So you can study something else. Let's go.
Yeah. Now we need to go get the artifact. It should just be a little bit further down.
No.
Absolutely
We're going
not.
home.
Well,
guys.
no,
No, guys, I think we should finish the mission. We are literally told that we need to try and do more. Not that I want to do this, you know that I don't want to do this, but like, come on.
Will
We're
you
not
end up
some
doing it?
crazy babies.
Will you
Yeah.
end
You
up doing
appreciate
this by yourself
enough.
if I stay here?
Okay, well, Shiro,
No.
that's not very fair.
Will you do this quest by yourself if I stay here?
Oh, give me a new pair of legs and I'll go in.
You've got to be kidding me.
It was just an
Shit.
unfortunate accident.
Sable.
I literally came down here alone.
As your friend, and I don't know what that means, answer the question.
That they'll do it even if you don't come with me? I mean, what does that change? Like, why?
Will you do it or not?
Wait, did you kids not volunteer to come down and do this?
Jake
Well, you
forced
kind of
us.
bullied it. No, we were
What?
forced here. Yeah,
What? No.
Jack made
What
us
are you
do
talking
this. Yeah, he kind of told us we had to.
You've been missing for
Okay,
6
okay.
days.
On my person, there should be a components pouch. Give it here.
I'm gonna rummage
okay.
through what I have.
Okay, there should be two tin cups and some string. Can you grab them for me?
I'm going to attempt to find these things.
Yeah,
on
you
his
find them.
purpose.
It's
Abel,
just
can
in
I
his
get you to
components,
answer
but-
this question first?
I'm going to hand it to his arms.
We're just like just let them be and just help, bro.
I'll let Sable and Shiro finish their thing first.
Yeah.
I still don't get why you're asking this. Like, if I'm gonna keep doing it, even if you're not. I mean, like, they're gonna look at Chaos and like assume that he's kind of doing this as well. I mean, yeah, we kind of have to do things that we don't like, you know, and like
He'll
we're
sigh
much
and
safer to do it together.
he'll rub his mask. And I'll go, fine. I'm coming with you.
Yeah,
Someone
and
gives you like a big nudge, like an approving nudge, when you say that.
What? Okay. What do we need to do for Rylith?
Okay. Chaos. I can't use those arms at the moment. Can you just hold one of those cups up to my mouth and the other one up to the side of my head?
He's gonna do exactly that.
Jake, you bitch ass motherfucker. And then there's like a little channel of magic, and then all of a sudden you just can hear from like the cup that's near his ear. It's like, hello? Jake, you dickhead! You dickhead, you sent a bunch of children down here to rescue me, and they didn't even volunteer. You conscripted them.
Well, like over 20,
Yeah,
you
why?
mean?
Yeah, why not? It's for their classes. They're getting graded on it. No. Oh, okay. It's for their grades. I do always support academic studies.
check like other classes.
Fuck.
Was that
Like,
easily
the mental-
convinced?
There's only like one of us who's his actual regular student. He took over our dragon training class, the motherfucker.
No, Jake, they're not the usual magisters. They're the dragon
Saber,
riders.
nice.
You can't just. Okay. Yep. Mm-hmm. All right. Okay. Now I understand. Now I know. Yes, I'll still go get the thing for you. Yes. Okay. I love you too. Bye, Dad.
I
I thought you said of your own volition.
Yeah, I am down here of my own volition. Now, does anyone have any spare ribs for me?
I'm just gonna hold up the rack of ribs that I got.
Oh, those are very shattered. You can just leave those here. That'll be fine.
Okay.
As
I've got
long
a
as you can
few-
get my skull intact back to Jake, he'll be able to just apparate me in your body. It'll be fine. He can just conjure one.
Aoife, are you gonna keep holding his head? Are you gonna be the one to take that?
Yes, sorry, I'm
Aoife.
eating a cookie and I don't want that to go through the mic. That's why I muted.
That's fair.
Fair
Unless
enough.
you guys want eating ASMR.
I do not mind.
But
That's fine.
are you holding him? So you're gonna be carrying him?
But yes, I'll carry it.
Okay.
Skull bone's connected to the leg bone.
I'm
Leg
gonna
bone's
Oh
connected
my
I'm
to
gonna
gosh,
the
no.
ankle bone.
anything that's like I'm gonna keep
Can we
anything that's like well intact, like
I
his
get that
leg, and
reference.
then
Stop
like
it.
anything else that's not
Hey,
completely shattered.
question, Nick. If
Yes.
we did do the skull and leg bone thing, could we use him as a weapon for bludgeoning damage?
I can hear you. I would really appreciate if you didn't do that.
Not that I
Theoretically,
intend.
yes.
Hey, this
Yeah.
is above game. Not that Sable would suggest this. This is Cade. Sable would never do this to Rylan. Cade, however, is a very different person.
Maddie makes a good point. I don't think you even need to put the skull on the leg to make it a weapon.
You're right. I can just whack them, but it would be really fun to use his head as like kind of like a.
Theoretically, you could just do like the where Maddie and I have a bunch of horrible
Oh my gosh.
skeletal Christmas decorations that are not accurate skeletons at all.
There's an actual
They just whack him with the leg like
picture.
it's a bat. Oh my god, Rylith's just watching.
Oh my
Rylith is.
Run out of weapons somehow or some way fight in the next battle. We just pull out right.
I'm out of commission. I'm not going to be able to contribute in any battles, but I can offer you insight as someone who has researched this place.
Oh, great, more knowledge.
Yep, that's the whole point of academic study.
I think I miss practical studies, and I didn't think I'd say that.
Well, once we get the statue, we can just head back up and everything will be fine. From the things that I found, this was once where they used to come through to do a ritual. The reason it was further on the outside is this is where they would bring initiates, so it's not going to be anything too crazy. But Needhog's supposed abilities are to be able to consume anything. So,
Oh,
Wow, that's definitely
Right.
helping.
what?
Hey,
Why is
Barney,
that?
do you mind staying back here, my love?
No, and you would channel the statue, the statuette, and you would eat a thing, and you would be imbued by it. So it should just be get in, grab it, and leave. But he
you know that's not the case.
I got this
Well,
far, and I only exploded.
this. We may or may not have met a very fun
Oh.
guy, and he may or may not have told us that we already set off a trap, the last trap, and he described this thing as a beast, and I'm not quite sure it's gonna be so easy as grab it and leave, you know.
I activated the last trap when I stepped on that fucking landmine.
Be glad
Yeah,
there's no more
well,
traps, it seems.
see, this guy named Malfagor told us.
Whoa! You met someone else down here?
Yeah. Did you not talk to him?
No.
He said he knows here.
What?
Yeah, Malfagor. Does that ring a bell?
No.
He's a kind of a guy, like a half guy, like a bit of a
No,
guy.
he's a demon. He's a demon.
He's like
a devil.
he's like I've been there. I've been there.
We should just
Well,
probably let the Malfoy bit go.
like a he's like a quarter of a guy.
Huh? No, I can't say that I can't say that I know what that is. Like you say, it's a guy, but I didn't encounter anyone. I was, like I said, I was
No,
having a
he's a
nap. I was
demon.
happy that you guys came down here because I was just waiting.
Right. Okay.
So what are your plans?
Oh God, I don't know.
Get it,
Can
go
someone
home.
smarter than me
Oh,
think
one
of
of
this?
you could tie me to your waist, and I could be like that head from God of War.
I was
What is
literally
that?
just about to make that reference.
It's an amazing major picture that I saw with with Jake.
A great
If they
play.
do that, go ahead.
That's fine as long as my skull remains intact. I'll be fine. This has happened to me a lot more often than you'd think it would have.
Yeah, I can
Right.
imagine what in the magic class. Why is the magic users? Why are you guys so much more violent than even the combat classes? It's like
Whoa.
there's something terrible in your hearts.
That is incredibly insulting.
He doesn't have a heart. That's the problem.
Ah.
Hey, whoa! He didn't ask to be made that way. That was his terrible, terrible creator. Sorry, he's kind of a butthead.
What do you... look, Lorenzo beats people up all the time. He's violent. He's literally a criminal.
Hey, at least when the combat people beat me, it's honest about it. When magic people beat us, it feels deceitful. I'd rather someone punch me in the face than stab me in the back.
What are you talking about? Look, can we continue onward?
I'll grab his head and thread the rope through his eyes and over his jaw.
Oh, that's very awkward. The indignity of this. All right. I guess we can go.
Tie it to my waist. Let's go.
Oh my god, I'm just. He's like, oh, hello. And he's like as Shira's facing away from you guys, Ryla's head's just looking back at everyone else. Onwards into our
Ryla.
adventures.
Slay, I guess.
We're all going up to see a Needhog in a cave.
Actually, I don't want him.
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Someone else take him.
Are you
Da-da-da-da-da.
I'll take
Come
the
him.
on.
entire time?
I'll take him.
Well, I'm not going. What? No, I'm just singing my adventuring song. What?
Well,
Oh,
There's
death.
no poison
I
potent
hope,
enough.
I hope if there's anything alive at the end of it, it cannot hear. I don't want to
Yeah.
piss it off.
I suppose
can
we
I
are in
take
a
him so I can
dragon.
hold his mouth shut?
I tried.
Aha! That's the advantage of not having lips. I can just project my voice. He stops moving his jaw. I would have made an excellent ventriloquist.
Does anyone have a bag that we can put him in?
Whoa! Whoa! We don't need to get rash. No need to be
look, I think
rash.
I
so
thought you wanted
useful.
all protected. That's the best we're doing.
Well,
Oh,
yeah,
well.
but you don't need to put me in a sack. And a
If we
bag.
keep him out, at least he can watch us all die.
Oh, well, there's
God,
that.
goodness,
God
that's
damn,
great.
bro. Grim as shit, bro. Hey,
You
yo.
need some antidepressants.
Let's be a little positive that
Jesus.
we don't die and we get out of here. Because personally, I would like to
Woo.
not die.
At least there's no traps.
Don't worry. The
Just
people
get
learn
this
best when they're.
over with. Oh my god, let's just go do it already. I'm so tired of this.
Fair
People
enough.
We
learn
keep the
best when they're on the
coming
job.
to the same fucking idea. Let's
Isa's
just
just getting her light and just starts walking already. Just
Thought we were
As you're
already
going.
walking.
So who currently has Rylith? Is it Aether?
I can. I'll
It's
take him.
Chaos.
Mhm.
Chaos
Okay.
took Rylith from me.
Val.
I couldn't handle it.
How are you holding him? What are you doing?
I would say that I probably took the time to thread it around his head so that it's like one of those hanging terrarium things. He's just tied up
Yeah.
in a net of the
You
rope rather
you
than
untied my good
constricting
job.
his face.
Yep. Oh yes, that's much better. Thank you.
That's
And as you're walking,
fine.
he's just making little sounds and like nothing super loud, but he's just he seems to almost be muttering to himself.
Right, as much as I appreciate your commentary, if we are going into a beast, then I think it is best that we do not make sound.
I suppose it is true. If he's spoken to some creature that has said that there's actually a beast down here, then perhaps this isn't as empty and abandoned as it should have been. Or maybe as it once was.
We continue forward.
As you continue your way down this hallway, you finally can see the darkness receding. As it seems to almost be like a gentle blue light is filtering into this space that you're in. And with your light and your torches, you step into what seems to be a large cavern. Around the room, you allow me to reveal some stuff on the map. So around the map, you can see that there are these little crystals. Oh,
And
some
more
little,
skulls.
some not so crystal. Some little, some not so little. Just all around this space. And this would have been on the other side of the room. You can see what seems to be, though lined in crystals, almost like a amethyst geode, is a way outside.
Oh, thank God.
Oh,
And you guys would all be down in this corner.
I got flashbang for the freaking background change. Jesus Christ.
What do you mean?
Oh, it was like a
Changed
It
to
turned
black
from
box
it turned
outside the
from
map,
grey
and then it
to
just turned grey. I'm like,
it went from black to
Ah,
grey. I mean white.
the Pokemon game,
interesting.
black and white.
Mm.
But yes, there seem to be these large crystals around in this space. There is a large skeleton here in front of you. What seems to be picked clean dragon's spine and rib cage.
That's so nice. No, that's so nice. That's so chill. By the way, I think I'm too scared about Bernice. I'm kind of worried about bringing her through here, but if there's an exit there, then oh no, I don't want to leave her.
Oh, cool. We had 2 lions for a second.
Yeah. Yeah, you need as many monks as you can to
Yeah,
fucking
2 monks. It's
stun
we've
the
been
shit out.
yeah. We need as many
Okay.
stunning strikes on this bitch as much as possible.
This won't be the layout of how you are all in the room, but I'm just putting it all here so that all of you and your dragons are in the space, and I got to drag in Bernice when I get to it. But
Bernice.
as you enter this space,
Bernice
a
and
lot
Bernice.
of this room is still cloaked in darkness. Obviously, you know you can tell there's kind of nothing in between where you and the exit is because you've got a clear view of it. But there do seem to be some different cave walls and stuff in here. And from the darkness, you hear almost like a and like the sound of what sounds like almost like the tinkling of like crystal on crystal, and then a loud boom as like something crunches and breaks, and there's a brief flash of light as crystal flings across the cave, and crawling into the light and up on top of
Oh,
this crystal, and then
here it is.
up into the darkness out of sight. So did everyone get a good view of it?
terrifying.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
crawling over
Too good of
into
a
the
look.
darkness,
I got a
Too
good
good of
view
a
of
look.
it. I don't know.
Oh
and then
That's
it
too
boy.
crawls
good of a
off
look.
into the darkness. Its tail, the only thing you can still kind of see as it drags over the crystals, the ting 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 of like its scales dragging along, and as it disappears completely into the shadows, losing sight and like any idea of where it could be. And that's where we'll end the session.
Oh joy.
Yay.
We're so screwed.
It probably ends with Rylith going, "Ah, fuck."
Yeah. Also,
Damn.
Jazz, can you give us a fun fact before I forget?
Yes, our
Uh,
fun fact were, what is one trait of another player character that your character is envious of? So I
I'm
believe some of
sorry,
the
I have
examples
no
we had.
idea.
It's okay. Some of the examples that we had were like, Chaos appreciated that other people could have like more complex views on things because he finds it difficult to like play the devil's advocate. You know, things are either right or they're wrong, and he wishes that he could view things better. I believe Isa said that they really they are envious of Lion's ability to be completely carefree.
Maybe
There's-
Ether's is the Sable, and how Sable just finds it so easy to connect with people and make friends. Eva
excellent.
is not the greatest
That's
at
great.
doing that.
That's
Yeah.
great. That's so cute. Which is also funny because Sable does not think that they're good at that.
Making friends, yeah.
Mhm.
Damn. Harsh.
I'll move the
Kind of
I'll move the fun fact thing to the actual fun fact chat, and if everyone could respond like
Respond in
just at
there.
their own time, just in there what your fun facts are.
Sick.
But I hope you've had fun in the session. I know we didn't really make a heap of forward progress, but some important lore stuff happened.
yeah.
And yes, did you all enjoy the session?
More
Or
roleplay was good.
Yes, I wasn't here for long, but
Very good.
Why?
no,
That
Why
it
makes
was
do
fine. You
Ether
were
interaction, I thought.
busy, and that no judgment here. You were busy doing and were at work and stuff. So of course it was going to be a bit wild to just jump in the middle of it. But thank you for
Yeah, I'm
coming.
still a little confused on what happened last session, so I'll read through session
Really,
recap again. But
really, all they did last session was went into the dragon's nest, solved 3 puzzles, or mostly 2 puzzles.
guys, why the
They
hell
really
did you walk into a dragon nest?
We had
Well,
to.
there was-
This is the
We had to.
there was
area.
yeah, and the dragon that Isa woke up was like sleeping on what looked like Ryla's leg, so they were trying to retrieve that. And when they pulled the leg out, like when they went in to get it, they rolled low, kicked a small stone onto the dragon's head.
Turns back to
Right,
Chaos
okay.
like, why did you not warn me of the domino effect? Gets grabbed.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then they finished the puzzle this session by doing some searching back into their spiritual pasts and like their cultures, and found out the answer to their puzzle. And then they spent most of the session talking to a devil man.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which wasn't in Nick's plan, but he should have known we all wanted to talk to the devil man.
We all wanted
Honestly.
to talk to the devil.
Well,
and
I
listen
made
to
a
the
deal with
devil
him,
talk back.
so
I
Can
think
I-
Isa might, honestly, now.
Technically, most of you did.
I
The
didn't.
technicality, yeah.
Technically, all
I
of us
will
did.
Yeah, I will say, what is it with my DM friends who just keep trying to torture me with, haha, estranged parent? Why? Why are you doing
Because-
this to me?
Because I want that to be your reality. I mean, what?
Because it's just it's so funny.
Manifest for me.
Huh.
Stop manifesting
No.
this for me.
It's okay.
Later.
Hey, look, maybe he was lying.
You could-
You guys
Maybe
don't
he
know.
was. If he's right about the rest of this, then he's probably right about that. I think
Maybe he
Sable's
was
going to
just-
be going beast at the
maybe
end
it
of
was
this,
just
like,
all lying.
"Beast, help."
Bernice.
I will say, what the fuck was just crawling on me? That's a moth. Get the fuck away from me. What did y'all think of Malfagor, by the way?
Very interesting. Very mysterious.
I will say
very
that
interesting.
technically most of you agreed to be his friend, so that was like he didn't
Acquaintance.
ask anything
Wow.
of you. He didn't ask any. He didn't like take your soul. He didn't do anything, but he said like, "Oh, we'll leave this as friends, and I'll let you go, or you'll come back, right?" And you're like, "Yeah," and he's like, "Cool, we're friends now."
I said nothing of the
So-
sort.
No, you did not. And he commented on that, or at least on the fact that you were very hard to read.
Mm,
I wonder if he's a surprise tool that we'll use later.
later. Mouse tool.
I just thought it was
he's
funny.
so funny.
There's nothing Sable wants to know. Sable doesn't really. This will be fine because Sable's basically like Samwise, and it's just gonna be
Maybe
like,
maybe now, but
No, hear me out. You were like, I have nothing I wish to know, and he's like, oh, really?
you have
I know
nothing you
something
wish.
you don't. There's nothing that you're aware of
Really?
that you want to hear, but maybe I can change that.
Can I just say, okay, can I just say to the rest of the group as well, this is just really funny timing because earlier,
Literally just the
earlier,
other day.
yeah, literally just the other day, we played the Pirates campaign after like 5 months, and
hell
Diego
yeah.
met his parents, including his dad, like that he has never met before and thought was dead. Technically, he already.
It's kind of clearly he's undead of some kind.
No. Val literally said to me the other day that he was using the feign death spell.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
You said feign.
Wait.
It was the feign death spell
For the dad?
for Calixto. Yeah.
Yeah, that was feign death.
Yeah, exactly.
Fair enough.
Nick was saying that he's undead.
I was like,
no.
bro was dead, but no.
No, my dad's not. My parents are very much alive. Like Diego's parents are alive and well.
Good for
As far as
Diego.
So I was like,
Yep.
yay, oh my god, Diego's got his parents back. Oh my god, yay,
Oh, I can
cool.
finally get rid
And
of the
it's like,
pretty boy twink off my boat.
yeah, oh my god. And then also, yeah, I see your message, Maddie, about it could just be the guy I think it is, and yeah, that could be really funny if it's just like, oh my god, who's my real father? He goes back, and Malfoy goes like, oh yeah, it's your dad. Like, it's just your real dad, like the one that you've always called dad. And at that point, I will drive to Nick's house and punch him in the face.
Ha ha ha.
Uh,
He's a devil. He works in technicalities and specifics.
Except Nick has also fucked with me before. I thought you were joking in the past, Nick, when you were like, haha, when you were like, hey, you don't know that Sable's actually that they're not just adopted or something, or like, haha, how do you know those are your real parents? And I thought you
Clearly
were
they
just
are.
fucking
Where are the other
to try
fucking
and...
fearbolgs?
Yeah, exactly. That's why I was like, there's not many other fearbolgs around. I highly doubt.
contradiction.
It'll be really funny if that's not my dad, and it'll be really, really funny if that is my dad. That's all I'm saying. But poor Durag, because if he's not my dad, I think Sable's just sat there like, damn, my mom cheated.
It's a secret.
That was really fun. It's a surprise
Did
tool
you-
we'll use for...
Did he cheat, or was it a child from a previous marriage?
Well,
dun, dun,
I
dun.
that
They've got
given
like
that
7 children together.
yeah, Sable's the youngest, and there's 7 other kids before them, and they're all hundreds of years old. Basically, my parents have been together most of their adult lives and had many, many kids. So there's no way it'd be from a previous marriage, because that would have meant that my parents would have had me first, you know? Would it really
Okay,
work?
So they didn't.
well,
Yeah, Jazz didn't know the whole law. That's why I
No,
was just
that's
like
all
being
good.
like.
no, I'm kidding.
That's why I was being
No,
like, yeah.
no, it's okay. I was trying to make a joke.
No, it's okay. I was only explaining it again just because I didn't remember if
Good
you
joke.
my family
What?
or I didn't remember if you remembered my family stuff for Sables, but no, Sable.
I wish I had a family. Wait, I
What are you
do
doing,
now.
Oh well, you did.
Down family.
Wow, we're not dying session 16, bro. What the hell?
I will say, if you guys live through this fight, you will level up.
Live
yeah.
through.
But yeah,
Yeah.
if
This is a big fight. So if you
Do we have
live,
If
no,
we
there
live,
are always other ways around a situation that do not involve like murder.
Okay, cool.
It's more if you
Yes,
get
sure,
through the
yes,
next
Isa.
encounter successfully, then
Cool.
you will level up.
Okay. So I've got my game plan then.
yay.
I,
I'm just
ever
worried
si-
about
ever
what I'm
since
doing about Bernice.
You can just have Bernice like hide off on the edges of the room or something, or you also turn into a wolf and protect them.
Yeah, I was thinking that. Or just like hide her outside of it, the room, and come get her afterwards. But I don't know what'll happen, like if I can't reach her, you know. Oh well. Anyways, yes, Charlie, you were trying to say something.
it's just kind of funny, I guess. Ever since last session, I've been thinking about if Shiro dies, who am I replacing it with? And I've got it locked.
Oh
Oh
god.
god, who?
Don't.
Do I have? I
You don't have
will.
to. No,
Okay,
no, it's chill.
Do you really want to know? Like, I will tell.
I think if it's fun, yeah, why not?
Yeah, I wanted to do like a crow folk, like a bird
a bird
person.
person.
Yeah, but he's a warlock. But he's made his pact with Shiro.
Oh.
So he's like, this guy's so cool. He's like the god of death, but he's like not. But he's like so
It's just
cool. He can't say
accidentally
shit about my god. The funny thing is, Shiro hates gods.
That would be funny.
I will say you have to be probably a slightly higher level for this to have
Yeah.
occurred, but I'm not opposed to the idea.
See, this is why here's my thing. You don't tell the DM your plans for if one of your characters dies, because I don't want the DM to be like, cool, you're okay if your character dies. No.
Or they
I
go,
won't-
oh my god, that sounds like a cool idea.
Yeah, and
I
then
won't-
Time to kill you.
I won't
have
be
cool
okay.
ideas of things I could use, but I wouldn't tell my DMs, because I'm like, I don't want you to think that I'm okay with my character dying. It's just these are characters I'll eventually use in a campaign, so they're just there in the background.
I won't be okay, but it's the way that my brain works, because I was so sad that Shiro if he was going to die, that I'm like, I will have a soul, like half of my soul will be gone.
I think I've told Val one of my ideas for if a certain character dies before, but I don't think Val remembers. Val does not also seem present at this moment in time.
Yeah.
Do you guys want to see what I've got going as a sketch at the moment for some art?
Yeah.
Always.
There's a specific audio that that goes with it. I don't know if I'll be able to find it. But it's the one, if you've ever heard it, that goes, the dragon has 3 heads. One to be a murderer, one to rule, and one whose ideas will change the world.
Yes. Hey! Oh, hello.
I wonder who the 3
interesting.
people I'm drawing are.
I do wonder.
I really do wonder.
I mean, I'm not quite sure. I can't remember who's the second person.
The current emperor has those scars over his eyes.
Okay, so the Emperor. I was assuming that Isidore's the next one, then.
Interesting.
Ooh, interesting.
Because the top one is Anel.
Interesting.
Hmm.
I guess. I didn't know. I couldn't quite tell who was who, so that's why I was like.
It's been a long. I haven't really done heaps of art of just their eyes or anything.
Yeah, exactly.
But
That's
it's
why I was
going to
like.
be Anel, the Emperor, and then Farron as the third one.
Okay.
Makes sense.
Cool. I didn't know who the top one was, so I was like, that could be Farron or someone else. I'm gonna say Isidore next. It made sense.
He's got like weird pupils. If it was colored in, it'd be much more noticeable.
Okay, yeah. Makes much more sense. I just saw like ow, sorry. Coughing really hurts right now.
Are you okay?
I just saw the
Are you sick?
I've been sick, yeah.
Sick. Oh, no.
I've been a bit sick. I got Val a bit sick. I wasn't even sick when they came over. I was fine. I didn't get sick until like 3 days later. And
There's something going around.
Yeah, my mom and my sister have been really, really sick, and I've been not as bad as them. But yeah, I will say in the middle of playing then, sorry, Craig, I fully like had a coughing fit, and like just like so much phlegm came out of my throat, and I felt like I vomited. It was not nice.
Okay, and that's where I'll turn Craig off.
Thanks for listening to Craig's Chronicles. We play for fun and record for fun, so we hope you had fun too. Please do not expect a regular upload schedule. If you are one of our employers who somehow found this, please remember that how we play a fantasy role-playing game with friends is not reflective of our professional conduct.
Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye.